Hi, I'm Jamie from Steamforged, and welcome to the official playthrough of Hearts of Iron, the board game. I'm going to be playing as Germany, but instead of playing as the canonical Germans in this area of the game, I'm going to be playing as the monarchists, and I'm joined by...
I'm Steve, and I am playing a non-canonical United Kingdom, which is a fascist United Kingdom.
Interesting. And I'm also joined by...
My name is Sam, and I am playing a canonical communist Soviet Union. We'll see how historically accurate the moves stay.
Indeed, absolutely. Cool.
As things fall apart.
Absolutely, absolutely. So just before we get into this, Steve, could you give us a little bit of information? What is Hearts of Iron, the board game?
Yeah, so Hearts of Iron, the board game is a strategic board game, essentially set in World War II based on the video game license by Paradox Interactive. Big focal point of the game, aside from your usual strategic things of taking over areas of ground, is focus on politics, both with other players at the table and countries that aren't being played. Interesting,
cool. So how do we, obviously, you can tell the competitive person at the table, how do we win?
Okay, so the way that we win the game is whoever has the most victory points at the end will win the game.
Excellent.
We all have different ways of scoring victory points.
Okay.
There are a few different combinations. So our country will give us a way to gain victory points. Our ideology will give us a way to gain victory points, and then we will also have an endgame scoring card that will also give us victory points at the end of the game.
Okay, excellent. So as I understand it, when we're choosing our nations at the start of the game, that has sort of quite a big impact on the cards in front of us, doesn't it? So if you want to talk to me about, say I've got the German Reich in front of me here, but I have this neat little board that has this monarchy bit that's sort of smashed into it. How does that work?
Yeah. So to begin with, you will choose your nation. So that will dictate a few things like your starting resources and give you a trait, which is a special rule unique to your nation.
Okay.
Along with a set of additional scoring, which is a way that you can gain victory points throughout the game.
Sure.
Once you've chosen a nation, you will then choose an ideology, which, as was demonstrated a moment ago, fits very nicely together. The ideology also gives you a special rule unique to that ideology, and then a scoring rule as well. So essentially, you can play the same country, stick a different ideology in there, and you will have a unique way to play that nation.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. So, and then I was just about to ask how we're tracking points. We've got the neat little score tracker over here. We've got this board with a lot of flags and sort of tokens and bits and pieces on it. What's going on over here?
Okay, so that is the political board. That essentially records all of the relationships between all of the countries that are in play.
Okay.
Both friendly and not so friendly. So it lists all of the countries that are in play, and we will be putting flag tokens to represent what our current relationships are. So you will see there during the setup that we did off camera, I, as the UK, have allied with Italy so that I can deploy units there, and it's given me a nice foothold in Europe.
Great. Okay. Yeah. So we did a little bit of the deployment off camera. So you, as you mentioned, you've allied with Italy to begin with. I actually was it annexing a territory. What's that?
Expanded your borders.
There we go. So what kind of represents the sort of a few years before the war to give a little bit more sort of variability to the gameplay experience? We've got some elements here where Steve's mentioned he's allied with Italy, and I've expanded my borders, as you say, by taking an area of France, which kind of represents a little bit of a different starting elements. What did you choose, Sam?
I have expanded my borders into the bottom of Finland. Sorry, Finland.
Okay, okay, fantastic. All right, awesome. Is there anything else we need to know before we get into it?
I don't think so. I think we're ready to kind of roll into it.
Take it away.
So, game is played in rounds. Each round represents a year that we've got a turn tracker on the top here.
Okay.
So the first year will be 1939.
Sounds good.
So the first thing that we need to do is the engine phase.
Right.
Now, this is a phase where we all have a hand of engine cards.
Okay.
We will pick one in secret and put it face down in front of us.
Oh, in secret. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we all have the same cards?
Yes, so these are all the same, just with different flags on them, so that you know who's belong to who.
Is it possible for them to change during the game? Or?
Yes, so during the game, via your focus deck, which we'll talk about a bit later on, you can get new cards that will change the engine options that you have. The other thing about these engine cards, the effects of them, is there are two effects on them. One of them will gain you resources, which are what you need to do your various things with your country.
Okay.
And then the bottom effect will give you a benefit to one of the actions you're going to take during this turn.
Sure. Okay.
So
you pick your card, Sam?
I have.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me what you've picked?
Okay, so we all reveal our cards.
Yeah, I went with technological progress, so I'm going to gain some extra. I mean, technically it's in turn order, but
Yes.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So one of the things about Hearts of Iron is that a lot of the steps can be done simultaneously.
Yep.
If there is ever a need where, say, for example, what Sam does is dictated by what I'm doing, where perhaps if I put some units on the board, Sam is like, oh, I want to react to that, you can default to turn order.
Sure.
But a lot of the steps can be done simultaneously.
Yeah, it's a good little time-saving bit. So I can see here that I've got some extra production, so I've just marked that on my tracker board, and then I'm going to get some bonus research steps.
Okay, so I've gone for Ready for War, so kind of shows what I'm planning to do here. So I increased one of the trackers on my player board by 1, or if it's a 0, I can increase it by 2.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to increase my stability because I want people to be quite confident in my new UK regime.
I understand.
That's clever. I didn't realise that you could do the stability as well as the other ones.
Yeah, it's one of the trackers on the board. And in terms of what this will give me during the turn is when we're producing units, the first unit I produce will cost me nothing.
Wow. I've chosen industrial push. I'm experiencing an industrial push.
I see.
Yeah.
I get 2 political power.
Yep.
And during construction, I make a factory. And wait, no. Do I get double factory for this? During the
I think
construction,
you can build an extra one. I think that one is.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
I can spend 1 manpower to do a second factory.
That's it.
Which I'm really good at manpower, by the way.
That's true. You have.
Are you talking about Russia or just you?
Both.
All right. So what's the next step, Steve?
Okay, so the next step is the action phase. So this is where we're going to be taking most of our actions. We'll do these in turn order or simultaneously. Everyone will take each action, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Sure.
So the first one is construction. So this is where we build factories.
Yep.
So a factory costs 2 manpower to build, and you can build only 1 unless you have played a card that says otherwise, like Sam over
I'm
there.
going to build a factory, and I'm going to put that here.
I am also going to be building a factory, and I'll place it somewhere in the UK. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so we're just placing these in the countries that we own. I noticed you didn't start with any factories.
Yes, so the UK doesn't start with any factories because they have a supply line here representing kind of the
Convoys and stuff.
Yep, exactly.
From the USA.
So that actually gives me 2 production. So it's almost like I start with 2 factories.
Okay.
Though it can be taken if people have boats.
I see. Sorry, I just shouldn't be picking up my boat miniatures there as you say that. Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so we've put our factories down. Sam, you paid an additional to get a second factory because of your
3
industrial
factories.
push. Yep. Cool. So that is construction done.
Okay.
So we now move on to research. So in front of us we have a research deck.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a research card in front of you, which none of us will because it's the start of the game, you pick one from your research deck. And you begin, you put it into progress essentially. Now, in terms of what these research cards can be, they can be unit upgrades, or they can be upgrades to defense systems, radio detection, or improved communications, which can be useful for moving troops around on the board.
Sure.
I am going to begin by, I'm going to put my infantry upgrade into play. Into progress. What about you two?
I am doing defense systems.
Yep.
Now, remind me how I research this immediately instead of waiting 2 turns.
Okay. So every turn you will put 1 token on this card.
So like a progress token.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to need this because I'm going to... Isn't there a way for me to
yes.
research this straight away?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get there. You're skipping ahead.
Which is what I was trying to do, ironically.
Yes.
There you go.
So I've also put a research token, progress token on my research, and Jamie will do the same.
Indeed.
Whichever one he picks. Okay, and then from here we can spend additional manpower to put more tokens on them. So spend 1 manpower to put a token on it. So research will slowly complete over time, but if you want to rush it through, you have to spend manpower. So put some men behind it and you will get it done.
So because I chose technological progress as my engine card, I just get a second step for free. So that's going to complete my infantry upgrade straight away.
Yep. I am going to spend 1 manpower so I can complete my infantry upgrade as well.
I will
Join
also
the
do
cool
that.
club?
Well, yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe infantry upgrades was the way to go.
Yeah, there's other turns.
I mean,
Can I pass that
it's
down?
not like you have many infantry, so it's not like
I know,
you're going
right?
to see the biggest benefit from upgrading your infantry.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
said yourself, a lot of manpower going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Right. Awesome. So we've done research. What's next?
Okay, so next is the focus step. So focus works very similar to research cards. So it's pretty much the same system. Is if you haven't got a focus card in play, you put one into play and you put a token on it.
Okay.
You can pay for additional tokens, but unlike with research, you pay with political power, not manpower.
see.
In terms of what these focus cards represent, they are some kind of your political appointments and your political choices. So they can be things like, for example, the UK here has the decryption effort.
Sure.
Or they can be like appointments as generals.
Yeah.
Getting generals into play, or focusing on like your relationships with other countries on the board, like justifying wars.
I was going to say I've got some justified war cards. I've got like coercion cards, some trade agreements. There's quite a lot of stuff in here, isn't there?
Yes, yeah. And to be clear, these are decided for the most part by your endgame scoring card.
Sure.
So kind of a unique aspect of the game is after you've decided on your country and your ideology, you will have certain endgame scoring cards available to you that will dictate what your focus deck is. So you'll have one that will kind of give you some things that will help you achieve your endgame scoring cards, and also kind of steer you in the right direction as well.
Sounds good. Well, I've picked a card.
And
Are you supposed to be hidden?
no,
it's fine. It's fine. Like it's just kind of the element of like you can just reveal this whenever, I guess. Like Steve was saying about simultaneous play. So I'm going to go with German war economy. During the deployment step, the first unit you deploy costs 0 production, and it was a political power. It takes 2 turns to complete, but I can pay a political power to rush it through.
Because it would get 1 token on it, and then you're playing a political power to put the second one.
Excellent. So that's just in play now for me.
Yeah.
Rules question.
Yes.
As communists, I can use manpower instead of political power.
Yes.
Can I split cost? Can I do some political power, some manpower?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Flexibility.
okay. Yeah. I don't think I need to do that. That was just something that I thought of. I am just going to pay the manpower.
I'm going to put a trade agreement in play with Romania. So this trade agreement actually only takes 1 round, so I don't need to spend anything and it just comes into play. So when you complete a card that is a trade agreement or a justified war or coercion, these will have effects that will change things on the political board. So in my particular case, I am now allied with Romania. So if someone could take one of my flag tokens, find Romania.
Okay.
Test your knowledge of flags.
There we go. Luckily, it says Romania. Not too bad for me.
And during the generate resource step, while allied with Romania, I generate +1 production because it's a trade agreement.
Fantastic. Okay, cool.
So you put in your German war economy. What did you put in?
I have justified war with Estonia.
Okay.
See.
So you need to go to war with Estonia, which it looks like you have done. Yep. Things not looking good for Estonia then.
Sorry, Estonia.
You're going to say sorry a lot during this game, I think.
I think I am.
It's going to be, okay. Awesome.
Okay, so that is the focus step down now done. We are now on to production.
Yep.
So this is all about where we produce units. Essentially, every unit has a production cost on it, and we can produce as many units as we want by paying the production cost. When we produce units, we don't immediately put them onto the board. We put them on their unit cards, and they will be placed on the board in the deployment phase that's coming up later. Now, because of my engine card, the first unit I produce costs me nothing, so I'm going to pick something that's relatively expensive. So I'm going to take this tank and get it for free, and then decide what I'm going to.
So because of MEFO bills, during the production step, the first unit you produce costs -1 production. So I'm going to produce a tank, which normally costs me 3, but I'm going to get it for 2.
Yep.
And then I'm going to get 3 extra infantry. There's nothing else we need to spend production on the rest of the turn, is there? It's just this is...
No. There's occasionally event cards, but generally speaking, production is predominantly
units.
Yeah,
let's get some units on the board.
I am going to get some infantry, and... I mean, it's the UK. I should probably have more ships.
No, I think you're pretty good for ships, honestly.
Take a few more ships.
Don't do that.
And I'll save some production for future turns.
I have not saved any production.
That's fair.
Have you remembered your Soviet Union?
I did spend a little bit of manpower to produce as well. Is that the...
No, I'm on about the...
Oh, yeah. I produced double infantry.
Yes, so the Soviet Union, they're
Get 2 for 1?
Yeah, trait is for 1, they essentially get 2 infantry. So
I'm going to get 1 production back
Yeah.
and take 1 off. So
Yeah.
I paid 1 for
2 guys.
2 guys.
Sounds good.
And
Yep.
then maybe I will use the extra money to
And
do a little
your
cheeky...
manpower money.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So we've all done our production. Jamie's made some infantry and a nice tiger tank that I can see there. And then we move on to deployment. So deployment is how we get units onto the board.
Yep.
So if they are on unit cards, they're ready to be deployed.
I see.
Each deployment costs 1 manpower.
Okay.
And you can deploy units anywhere that you control or an ally controls. And this is where like being allied to someone is quite important. That's why I have units in Italy.
Right, and yeah, because you allied with Italy and now Romania, so you can deploy units in either of those 2 countries.
Yes,
right?
or in my own ones. Ships work slightly differently. You place them in an ocean adjacent to somewhere that you control or an ally controls.
Makes sense.
So
yeah, all right.
being the UK, I don't have a ton of manpower, so I've actually got more stuff to deploy than I have manpower.
Is it just it's 1 manpower per unit? Okay, so because I've got German war economy during the deployment step, the first unit deployed costs 0.
Yep.
I know I'm kind of doing this out of sync, but like we said, it was all like
Yes, yeah.
simultaneous play. So yeah, 1, 2, 3.
The other thing that we need to be aware of as well is each region has a width, which is the double-headed arrow.
Yep.
That is the maximum number of units that a region can have per player.
Okay.
So as an example, in Italy here, I actually have 2 units and it has a width of 2, so I can't put any more in there.
Okay.
So I've got 3 manpower. I'm looking at Romania. I think it's a 4, so I am gonna take 2 infantry and a tank. If you could put those in the easternmost region of Romania, which, you know, right next to Russia.
That's the blue. That's here,
yes,
right?
yep, you got it.
Okay.
And Sam, you have deployed?
I have deployed.
Yep.
I put an infantry here and a tank over there.
I see you're saving some for next turn.
I'm trying to. I've realised that I've actually blown through quite a lot of my resources quite
quickly. One of the things that you'll probably notice, and tell me if this is wrong, Steve, one of the things you'll notice, you seem to get an option to kind of have a go at everything, but we definitely don't have enough resources to do everything, right?
Yeah, and it's also like different countries start with different resource amounts and so on. So as the UK, as I mentioned earlier, I generally have less manpower to leverage, but I have a bit more production.
Sure.
So generally I'm looking for places that I can go to get more manpower.
Makes sense.
Or, you know, being a bit more frugal with it, whereas the Soviets over there have a lot of manpower. I would say, so they don't have to be frugal with it, but looking at Sam's current tracker.
I wouldn't describe that as frugal.
Yeah.
Great, so...
You got to spend money to make money.
So what's after deployment?
Okay, so after deployment, that is the action phase now complete.
Mm-hmm.
We are now in the political phase. So in the political phase, this is one of the ways that we can change our relationships with various countries on the board. So starting with the first player, I can either increase aggression towards a country or decrease an aggression towards a country, or I can pass. Now, one of the key things in this game is that if you want to attack someone, you have to be at war with them. You have to essentially declare a war and get your country on side. You can't just, you know, roll up and take somewhere over. So often, if you see someone increasing aggression towards a country, probably a good sign that they're going to take it.
Yeah.
So the way that we do this is that when you increase or decrease aggression, you spend 1 political power to increase or decrease aggression once.
Okay.
When you're increasing aggression, if you are a different ideology, it will increase twice, because your ideologies are different, so it's easier to go to war.
Yep.
If you are allying with someone and your ideologies match, you will decrease aggression twice instead of once.
Okay, so same ideology is easy to ally.
Yes.
Different ideology is easier to go to war.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
So I'm looking at Bulgaria. Could you tell me what ideology Bulgaria are?
It looks to be non-aligned.
Non-aligned. Okay, so that is different to me. So I am going to spend a political power to increase aggression towards Bulgaria. So if you could take my...
Just one step or two?
So it would be one on the aggression side, but it's an additional one because I'm a different...
ideology.
And it'll become apparent later why I've only moved myself up I only paid the one political power. So
sure, okay.
I have now done that, so it now passes to Sam. Is there any... Do you want to do politics?
I think I do want to do politics.
Can you do politics?
Why have you done Bulgaria? Where is Bulgaria?
Bulgaria is just over in the kind of area down there below Romania.
So this is probably to do with your endgame scoring card, right?
Yes. So my endgame scoring card is the Mediterranean Bastion. So I essentially want to control Albania, Bulgaria, Greece, Hungary, Romania, and Yugoslavia.
That's fine. I'm just noticing that there's a lot of units right next to my southern
Well,
border.
as long as you don't come into the Mediterranean
Okay.
Bastion, it'll all be fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. I only care about the Baltics.
They're just next to you. It's okay, you know.
Well, we're not at war, so...
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. There's no reason to be concerned in the slightest.
Fantastic.
He says.
I'm going to pay a political power, and I'm going to increase aggression towards
Okay.
Latvia. Sorry, Latvia.
Yep.
Every time. Sorry, Latvia. Sorry.
I feel really bad about that.
Okay, so I'm going to go to war with Norway. So I think that's because I'm non-aligned. They seem to have the symbol. Is that the monarchist?
That's democracy.
Democratic.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay, so because I'm monarchist, I'm non-aligned. So,
Yep.
so the different ideology. So I spend 2 political power, and that's going to put me at war with them. Now, that's Norway there. Now, the reason I would need to do that is because part of my scoring as playing the German Reich is ideology war. At the end of the round, if you're at war with the country and your ideologies don't match, so this is a different ideology to mine, I'm going to gain a point. So as long as I'm perpetually at war with people, I'm going to get points.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can do that. I can spend as many points there as I kind of want to, really.
Yeah. So normally, this similar to the action phase, we would go around the table. So it would now come to me if I wanted to do any more politics, which I'm actually kind of fine with what I've got at the moment.
Sure. Okay. So I'm going to play one more because I'm going to be slightly more. I'm not going to go all the way to war yet, but I'm going to be slightly more aggressive with France. And just look at the mean. Okay, so that's one step, and there are different ideologies, so it goes up two steps there.
Yep. We did skip Sam. I assume you don't want to do any more.
No.
I'm just so
I'm
aggressive.
good.
I just need to get it done.
You had your eye on France. I didn't want to get in the way.
I mean, even the tanks are looking that way.
You do sort of do that subconsciously,
Yeah.
don't you? I'm like pointing all of my stuff at Finland, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Finland's
that's
like,
kind of
why are you looking
isn't
at
it?
Finland's like, why are you looking at me? Like,
Don't worry about it.
okay.
Okay, so that is the political phase now done, and now we get into, I think, especially for Sam, the fun bit, the conflict phase.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 4 conflict command tokens that are used in the conflict phase. So we start with 4. There are ways to get additional ones of these.
Sure.
These are double-sided tokens, and what will happen is this is one of the few places where the game has to be very strict about turn order.
Okay.
So I will place a command token in a region I control or a region with my troops in.
Yep.
And then Sam will, then Jamie will, and we'll go round either until we've all placed our tokens or until every player has passed. In terms of what these do, they allow us to move our units on the board. There are a few different types of tokens. So there is a single move, which is that one with an arrow. There is a double move, which is this one here with the 2 arrows. And then there is a decoy, which doesn't do anything, but can be used to bait out various movements from opponents.
Yeah, that makes sense because we'll take a turn placing tokens down. We don't know if it's a decoy or if it's a real move, and it's just trying to wrong foot people because we can see tokens are down, but we don't know what they are.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So I am going to begin by placing this token face down over in Romania.
I like how you specified face down. Okay.
Yes.
Sam?
I'm going to put this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put one here.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna put a token there.
Okay.
God, this is stressful.
Okay.
I mean, it's only stressful if you think that people are going to attack you.
Yeah, you're right.
And, you know, if you haven't got anything to worry about.
Or if you're going to be attacking someone else. Are you, Sam?
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
And I'm going to put one of those there.
Any more? You're gonna pass.
I think I'm going to pass.
Interesting. I think what I'm going to do...
Oh, actually, I do have one more.
You do?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right then. That's me.
And then I will place that one there. Okay, so we've all...
Did you want to place more?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, I'm passing as well.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why. I assumed I was last. That's...
Sure.
So we've placed all our tokens, so now we will reveal tokens. So I will reveal one and resolve it.
Yep.
And then Sam will, and then Jamie will, and we'll keep going until all tokens have been resolved.
Okay.
So I am going to begin by revealing the one over in Romania, which is a single move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of those. Actually, we'll leave that guy there. So I've moved the tank and the infantry there, and I have left this guy.
I like how, like, for just placing units, Steve was like, "Can you place these models over there for me?" But when it comes to the tactical, it's like, I don't trust anybody.
I don't trust Sam. He'll give the wrong order to my troops. So,
I see.
Yeah.
I see. That was noted. All
Yep.
right.
Do they have like names? Have you distinguished between the two infantrymen?
Probably.
I mean, they probably do, but I don't know.
I definitely want to name all of mine.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we want to know what those names are.
So that's my turn. Over to Sam.
I'm going to flip...
Oh, so we resolve the combats once everyone's sort of
Yes,
moved then?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to flip this one.
Yep.
And I'm going to go to Estonia.
Sure.
Oh, wait. I can have 3 people in here.
You can. Well, yeah. Units. It's more than just. It's just they're only representatives.
It's just those 3 guys.
Yeah. Okay.
They're going to take Estonia by themselves.
Okay. And then so I guess it's me to resolve one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to resolve this decoy. That does nothing. I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Exciting.
Right. I know.
Okay.
I actually love the decoy.
Yeah, it's super
I think it's one
interesting.
of my favourite parts
It's
of the
super
game.
interesting for decision making, isn't it?
Yeah, particularly when people are at war and they're on the borders and
Right.
both are worried about who's going to strike first, and actually they've both just put their decoys down.
Yeah. It's like a sort of. It's you get the drum roll to.
Yeah.
No. Nothing.
So I'm going to reveal this token here, which is not a decoy.
Okay.
And I am going to be moving into France here.
I see. What's your political stance with France at the moment? It's neutral still, isn't it? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, it's just troops in France, nothing to worry about.
I see.
What's going on over there? You guys are up to something. I'm just sort of up north doing my own thing.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place to be a British expeditionary force.
I'm going to reveal my decoy.
That's not Dunkirk. Okay, I see. Right. So I am going to move my units in eastern France into southern France.
Interesting.
This is going to cause either conversations or more aggressive conversations. I guess we'll find out later. I'm going to point at you though, just so we're clear on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Any more for you, Steve?
Right. Let's flip this. We'll move the ship. So whenever you resolve a token, you have to move at least one model the maximum amount. So I actually have to move this ship too, but that's fine. I just want to go 1, 2, and send this down to here.
Okay, so it's not like up to 2. It would have to be at least one thing in there goes 2.
Yes.
So you couldn't really play like a move and it's a decoy. You go, no, nothing's moved. Something has to move. And you've played a move token.
Yes, exactly. At least one thing does. It's so that you can't use a token as a decoy. You've given the order, at least something has to do that.
Makes sense.
Do you have both supply lines? Or will you have both?
I will have both supply lines.
Man,
yes.
these boats.
Yes.
We have to do something about that.
A strong navy, that's true. I haven't got any boats right now. and neither do you. Oh, I could have boats.
I don't think I can have boats yet.
You
You can.
There's some blue here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've got a
There's
nice.
like a little pond. I think it's called the Baltic Sea, actually.
Small pond. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to get into boats. I'm going to explore boats.
Okay.
It seems like a thing that the Soviets
Explore boats.
But in the meantime,
In the meantime, I do have one more of these.
excellent.
Controversial.
Great. Okay, and I have one more as well, which is this one. This is a double move. So I played this being like, I can move up to 2, and then Steve was like, no, you have to move it at least 2.
I mean,
Let me see.
you
Is
can
it-
move one
do
guy
I-
2. The others could move 1.
Okay, so at least
Yeah.
one model in there too.
It's just like running ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, so I am going to therefore go 1, 2,
Yep.
and then go 1 with those guys. Can I do that?
Yep. Yep.
Brilliant, okay.
So I've just got one last token.
Yes, you do.
Does anyone else have any?
We only played 3 each, I
Yeah.
think.
So it's just my boat decoy.
I see. Of course, it would be.
Yes.
Default token.
Classic boat decoy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've done all our tokens, so just remove any that are remaining.
Brilliant.
And then the next step is increase aggression. So it turns out countries are not too fond of when you move stuff into their you move units into their country.
Yep.
So moving any units into a country will increase aggression against them, and also if they're a different ideology to you, it will increase it twice.
So it's like spending a political power from earlier in the turn.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So this is where, so if we have a look on,
So because I moved into France, I'm going to go up by 1, and I actually had been slightly more aggressive towards France anyway, so that's going to put me at a state of war with France. right?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I will also increase aggression towards France.
I think you need a flag for that, because I don't think you've got a flag on there right
yeah. I don't think I've had any.
now. Are you the same political alignment as France?
I don't think France is fascist, so no.
Okay. So then, I also moved into, I forgot, is this the Czech Republic? Czechoslovakia, sorry, yes. Cool, right. So they are a different ideology to me, so I'm not at war with them yet, but I have moved units in, so they're not too happy about that.
Yep.
Reasonable. And what about you, Sam?
I'm doing everything above board. I'm not.
You just like,
No
yeah,
funny
okay.
business. I told Estonia ahead of time that
I told you I was coming for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've actually got units in Bulgaria, which
Yes.
is why I didn't spend the additional during the political phase. I put myself halfway because I knew I'd move units in there and increase aggression.
Great, yeah, you kind of did the same as me with France, yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Oh, do you need to change your, you've done with your France already?
Yes,
Of
yep.
course.
Okay, so then we resolve battles. So the way battles are resolved is that in turn order, if you've got a battle to resolve, you will resolve it, then the next player will resolve a battle, and we'll keep each resolving one battle, passing if you've got none. So I will start, and I will begin by resolving my battle over in Bulgaria.
I've just thought we've missed something, because me and you have units in the same region as each other. So do we need to increase aggression with each other as well?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so right. Do you want to give me one of your flags, Steve?
Yeah.
So with the United Kingdom, I need to go up by 2. So we're not actually at war with each other yet, but I am at war with France.
Yeah, we're starting to posture towards a war.
Yeah, we're looking angrily at each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
Steve. You
we are still technically neutral at the moment. Like, it might go towards war, but we're still technically neutral.
That's what the soldiers say when you point guns at them. Tactically neutral.
Yes. So, Bulgaria.
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to be attacking Bulgaria because I'm at war with it.
Yep.
So the way to do this is that you'll see a region has 3 stats. We talked about width earlier.
We did.
The next 2 are soft attack and hard attack.
Okay.
These are how powerful a region is in various attack types. Soft attack being more machine guns, and hard attack being like explosives,
Anti-tank rounds.
yeah,
things like that.
anti-tank rounds, etc. So Bulgaria is a 4 and a 1.
Yep.
So 4 soft and 1 hard. So what I do is I have a look at my unit cards, and they also have a hard attack and a soft attack value, and I total up all of the soft attack and all of the hard attack of my units in that area.
Yep, so you've got 1 infantry and 1 tank.
Yep. So I've got 3 soft attack from the infantry, no soft attack from the tank.
Okay.
So I'm currently at 3.
Yep.
and then on hard attack, I just have the 2 hard attack from my tank.
So at the moment, the country's sort of native defences, it's got higher soft attack than you, but a lower hard attack than you. So,
but the other thing is that you can, if you control an area adjacent to you, which I actually don't, because it is Romania, it's allied, you can get support from adjacent.
So if you owned this region, you'd get support to your stats.
Yeah, one unit from there can support. I did not control the region.
Because you're allied.
I was allied, and I made the mistake thinking I controlled it, but I'm allied.
You're busy telling us how the game works, it's fine.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So with that in mind, whenever a combat happens, both sides will roll a die.
Okay. I can take the part of the... is it
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria, sorry. I take part of Bulgaria.
So normally what happens is you will always roll a minimum of the red die.
Okay.
If you are higher on either soft attack or hard attack, your die will increase to a yellow one.
So you upgrade the die?
Yes, yeah. Okay. And if you are higher on both, you will roll the green die.
Okay.
Now, in this particular case, I have the higher hard attack.
You do.
And lower soft attack.
Yep.
So my red will go to a yellow.
Yep.
And the red die of Bulgaria will go to a yellow.
I see.
And then both dice are rolled, and the number rolled is the amount of damage dealt.
Okay.
So I've rolled a 2.
Okay. So Bulgaria in return rolls a 2 also.
Okay, that is unfortunate. So whenever a side takes damage, if there are units, the player who controls the units gets to choose where those damage are assigned.
Do they have health? Or?
They don't have health. It is 1 damage per unit. So unfortunately, Bulgaria has taken all of my stuff.
So for argument's sake, what would have happened if Bulgaria had rolled 0 hits because they don't have any units in the territory? Or one, I suppose. Yeah.
So if they had rolled 1, I would have just chosen 1 unit to remove. I would have chosen my tank because to take over an area, I need to have an infantry in that area.
Yeah, because that's the special rule on the infantry.
That's on the infantry card.
Yep.
Aside from needing an infantry to also take over an area, you need to deal at least 1 damage to it.
Yep.
The amount of damage you need to take it over increases for each production or political icon on the place.
So for Bulgaria, yeah, exactly. So for Bulgaria, you would just have to cause 1 damage. There's no special symbols there.
Yeah.
So if you're any damage at all, you have units remaining. You take it over as long as it's infantry.
Whereas like France, you need 3.
With Eastern France,
because it's 1 plus each production, political power or manpower, not the victory point symbol.
That's it. And it's got 2 of those symbols, so it'd be 3 total.
Yes.
Makes
so
sense.
Generally, like the more a area is worth, the harder it is to take over.
Makes sense.
Yep. So unfortunately, Bulgaria did not go very well for me.
No.
Tough break.
Yep. So now we move over to Sam. Have you got a battle you would like to resolve?
I do. I'm going to do Estonia. Congrats to Bulgaria, by the way. So.
Do you want to take the role of Estonia this time around?
With pleasure.
I have way less hard attack.
Okay.
But way more soft attack.
So it's going to be yellow on yellow again?
Yellow.
There you go.
Okay.
Question, what do you do if the attack values are tied? Like if I try to send, not that I'm going to, if I try to send this tank in here later, it's 1 hard attack, and this is 1 hard attack.
So if they're tied, that means neither side will increase. So it's still beneficial because you're stopping your opponent getting the increase.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you might end up in a situation where one side rolls a red die and the other side rolls a yellow.
Makes sense.
Okay, I hope I'm going to roll 3 and that Estonia will...
Wait, why do you hope that?
Come on, Estonia.
Oh, it's a 2.
And 1. So you got enough to take the country over, but you're going to lose 2 infantry on the way.
Yep. Okay, so when you take a country over, you place one of your flag tokens on it.
On the country itself.
Oh, on the country itself.
And if that country, do we then do something on the political board if that country's been completely subdued?
Yes, so that country has been completely removed from the game board. So your flag token on that country moves to the final slot on the left, which Sam has already done.
Okay.
To show that that country is entirely controlled by another country.
Makes sense.
And I think I score a point because I justified war with Estonia and I get a point for taking a region controlled by them.
Makes sense. Is that now?
Yes, yep.
Okay. First blood to Sam.
Yep.
Wow, that's kind of half on 2, isn't it? Let's be accurate.
Okay. So me next.
Yep. Where have you got?
So I have two really, but I want to know what's going to happen here because we're not at war, but I am at war with France.
Yeah. So you can attack the region of.
You're just going to watch me beat France up, basically, is it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Right, sound. All right. Okay, so
you got me.
So red for France. In fact, you can take the role of France this time. And then I hate taking the role. So in terms of the soft attack, there's 3 here, but I have 2 each on my upgraded infantry and 2 each on my tanks, so I'm better on soft attack.
Yep.
And then I think on hard because I've got 2 tanks there that are 3. Yeah, I'm better on both. So I actually get to roll the green die.
Yep.
Nice. And I got some damage. I have to lose something in return.
There you
so
go. You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't thank you for that. I'll take one of my infantry out. That means I've taken over the southern part of France, I think.
Yep. So you can put one of the on there.
Fantastic.
It does have a manpower symbol on it, which is going to be quite nice for you.
Did I roll 2 hits? I did roll 2 hits.
Yeah, you did roll at least 2, so you're all good.
Okay, good, excellent. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So do your infantry stay in the region then?
Yeah, they'll stay in the region.
You're just, hey guys.
Yeah, we don't get involved. We're not at war.
Okay.
Yet. Neutral.
I'm just going to we know, we're not friends. Okay. Yet. So, what's next?
So I then have a look. I don't have any more combats left.
Okay.
So then it is over to Sam. Do you have any?
Nope.
Nope. I think I've got one here because I've got Czechoslovakia. So we've got soft attack of 3 for the country, and I have 2 + 2 is 4. So I have red up to yellow.
Yep.
And then 4 for their hard attack, which I didn't even look at that stat, so that's not great. So it equals it out. So actually, the situation you mentioned earlier, so we equal that out, so there's no improvements for either side.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind rolling.
Yeah.
For Czechoslovakia, I get 2 hits.
A blank, so you're not going to lose anything.
Perfection.
Which is quite nice.
Actually, was I even at war with Czechoslovakia? No, I'm not. I'm just aggressive. So we're just pretending. We're just pretending that time round. That's what's going to happen, though. Maybe. No, I don't have any more wars, Steve. Any more battles.
Okay, so that is the conflict phase now done. So now we hit the end phase.
Yep.
So the first thing is we draw an event card. So these...
What does it sound?
Yes. Communism on the rise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read the whole thing? Can
Please.
I do the flavour text as well?
Please do.
Workers around the world rise up against their oppressors. Please keep employing me. The first player chooses a country not controlled by a major country and with a democratic, fascist or non-aligned ideology. The ideology of this country changes to communism.
So it's not your choice, though?
No, it's the
Steve's
first player's choice.
Yeah.
And then the bottom bit is Albania yields. If Albania is not controlled by a major country, Italy takes control of Albania.
It is not currently, so...
So Italy will just place their flag token on Albania.
Interesting, okay.
So
does that happen up here as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Where is that? Here?
Yeah. Okay. Albania is there, and then we can just put that Albania is currently completely controlled by
Can I
Italy.
just discard into, like, next to the event?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that's interesting, because even a neutral country has sort of had an impact on the game board there.
Yes, yeah. So the event cards have 2 effects on them.
Yep.
The bottom effect is relating to a country that could be played by a player and will only come into effect if that country isn't being played. So,
I see.
Because none of us are playing Italy,
Yep.
the Italian effect comes into play.
However, you are allied with Italy, aren't you?
Yes.
Because you deployed there before. So does that mean that you kind of have Albania?
So we can now deploy units there.
Yes, yeah.
So it's part of an allied country.
So I've still got to
More
choose someone to become communist. I don't want to choose anyone
Over this side.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got over this side of the board. You got like Portugal.
Although
Spain.
interestingly, if someone like Finland went communist, it would make it. Well, you're already.
I'm already at war with them, but if you do like Sweden or something, it's going to make it more difficult for me to go.
Yeah, let's say
to war
Sweden goes communist.
Oh no!
Okay.
Just to make it harder
we
for
go.
you to encroach into.
Why did
Sweden.
you say that?
Just to prove that I know how the game works.
fair.
So that is the event card now resolved.
Yep.
Then we are on generate resources.
Yes.
Okay, so for each factory that we have on the board, we'll generate 1 production. For each icon in an area we control, we'll generate the icon listed. So, for example, this French region down here will give Jamie 1 manpower. And the same with political power as well. Like, for example, the London region here has a political power on it.
So I think I'm getting 4 manpower. So I've got 2 from the French regions and then 2 from my German regions, I think.
Yeah. Now, the other thing as well, after you've gained these, we can talk a bit about like countries and stability and all those fun things.
Political power. So 1 for political power, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yep. I am gonna do mine, which is 1 manpower, 2 political power, and also I have 2 production here from the supply line.
Yep. And you've got a trade agreement as well, haven't you?
And I do have a trade agreement with Romania, which gives me a production, and also I currently control this, so I also have the second supply line that's given me another production.
Got 1 from here, 1 from here.
Yeah, and
it's the Brits, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Did my 1 manpower.
Okay.
And then the other thing regarding stability is, so at the top you have your country stability.
I see.
This modifies how much of certain resources you gain.
Yep.
So at my current relatively high stability level, I get +1 production and +1 manpower.
Gotcha. And you got that benefit from your engine card at the start of the turn, didn't you?
Yes, so different countries start at different levels.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then I also played an engine card to increase it.
So my stability says 3, and then I've got a 1 in brackets. What's that?
So that is the cost in political power to maintain it each turn.
The 1 or the?
Yeah, the one with the political power icon.
Okay. How could I change my stability?
So we'll be doing that in the next step.
Right.
Sam, have you got all your resources?
I did get my resources, and then I lost a production because of my stability. Things are not as great as they could be in the motherland.
Yeah, but you can change that.
I'm about to, I think.
Yeah. So the next step is check stability.
I see.
So as Jamie mentioned, all of the stabilities have a number in brackets with a political power. That's how much you need to pay to maintain that stability.
So I pay 1.
Yep. If you don't pay it, your stability will drop.
Okay.
So I am going to have to pay 2 to maintain my relatively high stability.
Yep.
And then if you have maintained your stability, you can look at the next level on your stability and the number in brackets. You can pay that much political power to increase it.
Yeah, let's do that. Increase stability.
I'm looking at this and going, it's going to cost me 3 to get to max stability, which I would love to, but going up to spending all my political power before the next round doesn't feel too clever.
Great.
Did you increase your stability, or did you just maintain?
No, I did increase.
You don't seem happy about it.
Well, it's just
spend manpower for it.
Everything's expensive. Oh, I forgot I can spend manpower for it.
Yeah.
No, I need that for other stuff.
Okay, so then it says, we got score.
Yep, score victory points. So if we control any capital regions, which are the ones with stars on them, you gain victory points, but it has to be capital regions that you didn't start with. So you're jumping the gun there. Whereas Jamie does have the French capital region, so he will score a victory point.
Okay.
Additionally, any end of turn like scoring happens here as well.
At the end of the, I know we should do this in player order, but I'm going to be bullish. At the end of the round, if you're at war with the country, the order deals do not match, which I am, then I get a point. So I worked 2. I've just noticed as well, Sam. It says at the bottom here, expatriate the communists. The first time you conquer a region controlled by the Soviet Union each round, score 2.
What? Score 2? We're going to have to do something about that. I was about to come over and be like, now, an alliance, what do you think? But now that I know about this...
I'm very friendly with you if you let me take you.
Steve, an alliance, what do you think?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, look at the German war machine is spreading out through Europe, and I'm getting a bit concerned, you know, I just don't like the look of it. Like, I'm not a monarchist. Like,
Fair. Okay, so I don't think I've got any more points to score
I don't. All of mine are related to taking over countries, which I failed to do. So.
Yeah.
Bulgaria pushed me back.
If you don't mind, I am going to score some points.
I do mind.
Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yep.
I'm going to pay to manpower.
Okay.
Yep.
For workers' rights to score 1.
Oh, you just spend manpower for points?
I just spend manpower for points.
But you have to have the manpower to do it every day?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can only spend it once per turn.
And I also, if I control more regions than everybody else, score 1, which is possible.
Is that just like total regions?
Yes, total land regions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that's more than me.
Yeah.
So I've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to start with, and I've taken over 2 as part of the game, so I'm on 6 right now.
Yeah, I'm not close to that.
Delicious victory points.
C regions don't count.
Going for you.
Yeah, we're going to have to rethink that.
Just so you know.
Yeah. We're going to have to rethink that.
We're going to have to start putting my tanks in different places.
So then the final thing is we advance the round tracker, so we move into 1940, and then we pass the first player token to the next player in turn order, which will be Sam.
There you go.
And then we are back at the engine phase.
Excellent, round 2. So can we play the same engine card again? Or?
No, so keep your engine card that you've played in front of you and return it to your hand after you've revealed your other one.
I see.
So you've got to keep swapping them. You can't just play the same card over and over. Okay, what am I going to do here? Okay, I've got my card.
Okay, same.
Okay, let's reveal.
Where you go?
I am ready for war.
I am into the fray.
And I'm industrial push, so I'm going to gain 2 political power.
I am going to gain 1 stability, putting me to maximum.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Great. What did you get?
Well, I can increase one of the trackers by 1, so I was going to do stability because that's what you did last time. I thought that was clever. But maybe I'll do production because I'm actually a bit low on that.
Yeah, you're looking a bit... You need more factories.
Done.
Okay, so that's the engine phase now done. We obviously got our second ability that we will talk about as we hit them.
Yep.
So construction. So we can pay 2 manpower to build factories. So
this is where my industrial push comes in because I can spend an extra manpower to build a second one. So I'm going to spend 2 for my first one and another 1 for my so I can build 2 factories, right?
Yes, yeah. So the only restriction on factories is you can only put them in regions you control.
Yep.
And also each region can only have 1 factory in it.
Understood.
I am not going to be putting a factory down because that would be all my manpower.
Reasonable.
And also I've got these nice supply lines that are feeding me.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about that later. If I can.
Where is that coming from? Who's supplying you? Can we have a word with that?
It's the USA.
America?
It is, yeah. They're over here somewhere, nebulous.
Yeah. So then research. So if you've got a research card already in play, which I think we all spent to put them...
I completed mine, I think.
Yeah, I completed mine. So if you haven't got one in play, you can choose one. I feel as though I'm gonna put my upgraded ships.
So one of the benefits of playing Germany is, at least I think this is unique to Germany, my tank upgrade is just 1 turn to complete, so I just get that immediately, right?
Yeah, so each of the countries, even though we all have upgrades for our units and a lot of the technologies are similar, the costs and time to do them is different, so that each country kind of feels a bit different. Like, for example, my ships cost me 1, whereas I think in Germany they're probably like 2 or 3, I would guess, if I remember correctly.
I'm interested now you ask me. Yes, no, 3 for me actually. Wow,
yes,
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So my ship takes 1 turn to complete, so I would put a token on it, then it immediately completes, meaning my ships are now upgraded.
Okay.
Sam, what did you go with?
I've upgraded my infantry, which is also a 1 turn upgrade.
Nice.
Yep. And you upgraded tanks. Cool. Okay, so all just doing the things that we like to do.
Yes. These Tiger Tank miniatures are so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So What's next?
Focus. So we can choose a focus card. What am I feeling?
Okay, so as I search through this focus deck, there's some cards here that have some portraits on.
Yes, so those are your generals.
Okay.
So generals are, once you've completed that card, you will have access to the various general standees. These are deployed in the deployment phase. They accompany units and give them benefits, essentially.
I see.
And each general gives unique benefits. Like, for example, Andrew Cunningham here gives bonuses to ships, which is quite nice. If a general is ever in a region without any units, they're just returned to their card and will have to be redeployed. They always have to move with units. You can't just have like a lone general wandering around with no one to lead.
I see.
Yeah. So
Steve, do we need to fight each other, or what do you think? Is this inevitable? Can we be friends? What do you think? You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like,
noted.
I mean, I hope we don't have to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you do things, we might have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's.
Something tells me he's going to do things.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something.
It is the Jamie way. He's always doing things.
Remains to be seen what it is. Okay, I'll pick a card.
So I've gone for a Justify War with Bulgaria.
Okay.
So I will have my vengeance.
Oh, you're already at war with them, are you?
Yes, yep.
Bulgaria. Oh, I see, fair enough, yeah.
So this card would put me at war with them. I'm already at war with them.
Yep.
However, the reason that I played it is because each time I take control of a region controlled by Bulgaria, I score 1 victory point.
I see.
Which, thinking about it, should have put into play before, but I've got it here now. Now, it does have a cost of 2, so I would be putting 1 token on it. However, the fascist propaganda rule means that whenever I justify war, I put an additional token on there.
Okay.
So that means that it just automatically completes.
All right. Okay, so
I do have a focus card.
that's true. You do.
I'm playing heavy industry.
I see.
Okay.
I think I need to put a
Token on
progress token on there as well.
Are you paying political power to put additional? Doesn't look like you've exactly got loads.
I don't have a ton.
While you think about that, I am going to tell you we have a trade agreement now, Steve.
Okay.
So I have a trade agreement with the United Kingdom, and I'm going to push that through with political power.
Okay.
Doesn't say on the card, but I'm going to coerce you into a trade agreement, Steve. So I'm not at war with you. Oh, it says I can't be at war with France. Not at war with the United Kingdom, at war with France.
Oh,
so I have to be at war with France.
Yes.
Which I am.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay,
That's
great.
Convenient.
So effects. So we become allied.
Yep.
Okay, so
this does not bode well for me.
I don't know what you're talking about. So that moves to there, and then for the German Reich, that's going to move down to allied as well. Fantastic. We're friends now. We don't need to fight. And then if we continue to be friends, I'm going to get some production stuff.
I can't believe I got beaten to the punch on that. Anyway, whatever. We don't need friends. We're the Soviets. We can do our own thing.
Yep.
All right. So
that is focus all done. So we're now back round to production.
Excellent.
So producing units.
Okay then. Wow, my tanks are more expensive now. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, my infantry are more expensive now. Oh, but I get
You
to
still
pay
get 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So it's 1 production per unit on the card. Oh, per whatever it costs.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
So I actually only have 2 production at the moment. My production is not great. So I kind of blew through it all in the first turn. So I'm going to have 1 infantry.
Looking at Bulgaria. So I am gonna get some infantry going, and let's get a plane as well.
It's not looking good over there. It's 1.
I know. It's the little soldier that could.
The coffers are completely empty. You just can't.
What is fascist Britain doing with it?
I'm a little bit concerned about that. That's why I made friends with them.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to be worried anymore.
God, it's all falling apart.
What a statement. What is fascist Britain doing?
Okay.
Somebody keep an eye on them.
Please. So
then we've all produced.
Yes. Deploy.
Yeah. Okay. So I have actually quite a lot of manpower because I've taken over quite a lot of France. So.
If you could put the ship in the ocean next to Bulgaria, yes,
yeah. Yep. Interesting. Okay.
And then we will deploy this infantry. If you could put that in Romania.
In Romania, that's
with
here,
the other
right?
guy, yeah.
It's boat time.
Okay, so I am going to put this guy here because I have this country now. So even though you've got units, because we're friends, of course, yeah, I can put things here.
Yep.
Does having a boat there mean that it can support all of my various Baltic shenanigans?
Yes, because you
Baltic shenanigans. What a phrase.
So sea units, you can sea areas you control a bit differently. If you essentially are the only person that has units in that area, you control it. Yep. Most sea regions don't have a flag to show they're controlled because it doesn't really matter a lot of the time.
Yep.
International waters.
Right, but this is that's a unique feature of
of the supply lines. Yeah.
Okay.
Baltic shenanigans was my high school band.
Okay, so we've done deployment now, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
So over to the political phase. So Sam, do you have politics you wish to engage in?
I probably should do. Remind me how I do politics.
Okay, so you can increase aggression or decrease aggression towards a country. Each time you want to do either, it costs you 1 political power. And you can do multiple steps in one go as well. So you choose a country, go, I'm increasing or decreasing by this amount and pay the political power.
I feel like I should. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to, unfortunately, start angling for Poland.
And so Poland, is different ideology to you, so you move up 2 instead of 1. And then over to Jamie to...
I see. That's interesting. Well, it says here that during the political phase, you may go to war with the Soviet Union or its allied countries without spending any political power. I'm just at war with you now, Sam.
I feel like new developments keep popping out of this board that you have. Where you're like, it's says here that I hate you.
I mean, it does. It actually does. I don't know. I keep reading things and it tells me stuff. It's how games. I think it's how games work.
Who made this game?
Actually, not me.
It was weird when I was designing that, and I was like, I just feel like the card needs to say,
"What do you need?"
I need to go to war with Sam
because you need to do your war with me as well.
Yeah. Where are you?
Here, German Reich.
So with players, if in this example where 2 people go to war, both players go to war. The relationships go both ways. You can't be allied with someone that's at war with you. The relationship goes both ways.
So equally, I'm imagining it later on. Say if one of us declares war on each other, this trade agreement's probably going to evaporate.
So it will still be there because it will. You get the benefit if we are allied, but the making us allied only happens when you initially play it.
Right. Okay.
So a lot of these cards, it's the same.
It says during the Generate Resource step while allied with the United Kingdom. Okay, so the card would still be there, but it wouldn't have an effect if we're at war with each other.
So a relationship is never truly solidified. It can always, we could always go to war later, and
or not,
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to keep the options open.
I see. So that was technically my turn because I did a free move of going to war with.
So then over to me. I am allied with Italy, but Italy is starting to get to the point where I feel like it would be quite nice if it was if it was mine.
I see.
But
some backstabbing going on here.
And I think I'm going to leave it because actually, so my fascist scoring is to do with taking other countries that are ideologies that are different to me.
I see.
And Italy is fascist at the moment, so actually
doesn't benefit you.
It doesn't benefit me. So Italy's not worth going for, but Spain might be. Spain, I think, is non-aligned.
Spain is indeed non-aligned.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'll spend 2 political power. No, 1 political power because of the fact that.
Because you kind of get another step from just sending units in, right? Okay.
So assume, as part of our alliance, you're fine with me just having Spain.
I'm fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, you can go and walk into Spain. I'm not going to stop you.
I mean, it's not just going to be walking, but
it's like jogging, marching, whichever. Yeah. Warring into Spain. Yeah. Okay.
Sam, do you have any more politics?
I don't think so.
No more Baltic shenanigans.
I'm going to have to start doing Sweden, aren't I? Because you've made it difficult for me.
Yep.
Cut that.
No, don't.
Just a man doing Sweden.
So it's just 1 per spot, so I have to pay 1 and go there.
Yeah, because they're the same as you.
And I'm not going to spend all the rest of my political power. That would be stupid.
Sure. Yep. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do any more politicking this turn. No.
Yep, and I'm happy with what I did with Spain. So we can move past the political phase to the conflict phase.
All right.
Okay, so let's...
Command tokens.
Yep. And this time, Sam will be placing first.
I will be.
Such a serious face.
It's important.
I thought for a second you put it with the arrow up. You didn't. Okay.
That would be...
All right.
Are you allowed to do that if you want to? Just this is what I'm doing.
just absolutely.
I actually don't care
if you could.
This is Operation Subtlety.
Ally, if you could put that in Bulgaria for not Bulgaria, Romania.
This one. Sorry. Yes. Where you have units. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't believe that you're calling each other ally.
I know. I was just referred to as ally.
Yes.
Yeah. This is nice.
It feels so bad to have no friends at the table. But we're going to be victorious anyway. So, have you done your thing? Is it back to me or?
Yeah, because I've placed, so it's back to you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do this one up here.
Okay. And I will put this one here.
And I will put this one here.
Oh yes, I remember what that is now. I had a heart attack for a second.
Oh, that's not the right one.
Yep, and then there for me.
Yep.
Just checking out where the other tokens are.
So there's 2 in here.
Uh-huh.
There's one there, here, and then yours.
And how many regions are between you and me?
Many, I would say. I don't know.
More than 2?
More than 2, right. Okay. Well, I don't have any units here, so if you don't count this region, more than 2.
If you could put that in the region with my boat over there, please.
Okay. Any more?
Nope.
And I pass as well.
I am going to pass as well.
All right. Sam, what's first?
Okay, single move. So you can remove the token as you go so that we know.
Okay, so done.
People leave Estonia.
So I am going to flip this over as a single move, and I'm going to take these units because I'm at war with France at this point, so I'm going to go and take this region of France over here as well.
Yep. What is your endgame scoring, by the way?
At the end of the game, score 4 victory points for each country you control. So so country being like whole thing.
Yes, yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. You get more victory points because it's much harder to control a whole country because someone could just take a single region off you.
Sure, makes sense.
Obviously, smaller countries, easier to control.
Yep.
I will flip this and move these down into Spain and take that token back. Over to Sam.
What's it going to be?
I think it's time.
Yep. Winter wartime. Okay, so, and for me, I am going to take a single move into Poland.
Yep.
Any similarities with historical accuracy are completely coincidental.
Yeah, you're doing it for a different reason.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
So, if you could flip the 1 next to my troops, please.
Yes.
And then they will move down into Bulgaria. We will finally make it happen.
Take 2. There you go.
I believe in you.
That was mine. I moved that.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip bluff.
Okay, sure. I am going to flip a double move because I really want to go into Poland.
No. Oh no.
And then I've just got my ship, which is a decoy.
Decoy ship?
Yep.
As is standard.
Okay, so then we increase aggression.
Yep.
So I think the only aggression that I need to increase is against Spain, which will put me at war with them.
Yes, it will.
Because we are different ideologies.
Yep. What about you, Sam?
I'm doing the same with Latvia.
Yep. See, I change my mind mid-turn, which means that I'm not yet at war with Poland. I'm just slightly aggressive with them. But I have a lot of units there that are thinking about it, but not executing it yet. Okay. That's it for me in terms of politicking.
Yep, that's all the increased aggression. So then it is resolving battles. So Sam, do you have a battle to resolve?
I think I actually need to increase aggression with Finland as well.
Oh, you do? Yes.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I've completely forgotten to.
You did the same as me. You changed your mind mid-turn.
Yeah.
This is why that political board can be super important, actually, because if you miss that step out, like, I've sent units in, but I'm not at war yet. We're definitely on the way there, but we're not actually fighting.
Yep. Oops.
Okay.
Oh well.
So do you don't have any wars to fight then?
I think I do then in Latvia.
Okay. You're at war with Latvia. Yeah. So Latvia has 2 soft attack and 4 hard attack.
So I have 4 soft attack in there because the infantry are worth 2 now that they're upgraded.
Yep.
I've got 1 helper, so that's 4, 5, 6.
Yep, because it's an area adjacent that he controls.
And you just add the unit stats.
Just add the unit stats. You can choose 1 unit from each adjacent area you control.
And then, is the boat adjacent as well through that bay?
Yes, yep.
So I've got 8 soft attack.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, yeah, you've got the yellow.
And I think, what am I trying to beat for hard attack?
4.
So 1, 2, 3.
And the ship?
And the ship is 4, so 4.
So equals, okay. So red to yellow then, I think.
Yep.
Thank you.
The country, was it Latvia? Scores 0.
Fantastic.
You got 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
You've
that's
taken the country.
to take Latvia.
Soviet Union expands.
Where are you, Latvia?
Yeah, I needed 1 here as well.
Cool.
Okay, so that was your battle done. So I'm going to fight over here in Western France. Okay, so we have 2 soft attack, so I definitely have more than that.
Yep.
And 5 hard attack. Now I have upgraded tanks at this point, so I actually have 8 between the 2 tanks and some more with infantry, so I'm going to go into that green die again. Would you like to roll for France for me, Steve?
Yep.
Got enough?
A 1, so you're going to lose 1.
It's so expensive for me.
Yes, yeah. Germany generally has some of the best units, but they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of those tanks.
Yeah.
They look scary, don't they?
They're like quite imposing.
They're wonderful, and they're definitely, just in case it wasn't clear, they're pointed at you, all of them, even the ones over here.
I have noticed that, yeah.
Okay, so that was that battle done.
Yep, so I've got the choice of whether I want to do Bulgaria or Spain. I think let's go for glory in Bulgaria.
So now that, sorry, one last thing, because now that I've subjugated all of France, do you still have a political alignment with France?
Yes, so that is because in some instances event cards can lead to certain countries like regaining control of themselves.
Gotcha.
Like France is actually a good example where you might have the resistance turn up and you might lose control of somewhere, which would then be why it's important that the relationships stay there.
Makes sense. Did you have any battles, Steve?
Yes, I've got 2. I'm going to do my Bulgarian one first.
Yep.
So I have 6 soft, so I'm definitely higher on that. And then because my ship is supporting, it has 3 hard, which I believe is higher than theirs, so I'm on the green die.
Yes, you are.
So I've got 2.
To 0.
Yep, so that's all good. So
the supporting units can't be damaged can't be allocated damage from the dice.
No, only units in the region. That's one of the advantages of having supports there. So take over, and this is about to be some mega points.
and it was, what was the country? So Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
So you've subjugated Bulgaria as well, and then you've taken over the country.
So, talking about points. So I have British Empire. The first time you take control of any region except your starting regions, you score 1 victory point. So gets me on the board.
Yep.
Then my fascism scoring is the right to rule. The first time you conquer a region controlled by a country that is democratic, communist, or non-aligned ideology, I score 1.
Okay.
Yep.
Gets 2.
And I have a justified war against Bulgaria, so 3.
Straight up to 3. Well, Steve was on 0 and is now joint in the lead.
Yep. Now my justified war with Bulgaria is a bit irrelevant, but it's done what it needs to do.
Yeah, I got a point for you.
Yep.
Okay. And it was also maybe some... I suppose if you play earlier as well, it saves you some political power.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
If I'd done it that way, but I did not have the foresight. Sam doesn't have any more battles, right?
Nope. And I don't, because I'm not at war with Poland yet. Yep. And I did it correctly this time.
So then it comes back round to me, which will be my war against Spain.
Yes.
So I have 6 soft attack, so I'm higher on soft attack.
You are.
And then hard attack.
The ship as well.
I have the ship, which gives me 3, which is actually not enough there. I would need another ship elsewhere.
So do your infantry not have any hard attack?
No, the infantry in the UK, very good at soft attack, not so good at hard.
So the boats actually, because these sea areas are huge, they actually can apply quite a lot of pressure in supporting, can't they?
I ideally wanted to get this boat round here, but I only had the double move left, so I didn't have a way that I could do it.
Yeah, you've overshot it,
yeah. Okay. Oh, 1, that's not good.
That's 3.
Spain has resisted you, I think.
Yep. So I'm going to lose those units, which is not fun.
Yes, indeed. Okay, and that's it for battles, I think.
Yep. So now we're back at the end phase, so we've got another event card to draw.
Netherlands seeks alliance. Concerned by the ongoing war, the Netherlands seeks allies to help defend its lands. Starting with the first player, each player may choose to ally with the Netherlands. If the player's ideology does not match the Netherlands, this costs 1 political power. So,
otherwise it's free, essentially.
Do they happen to be communists?
They do not.
That's unfortunate.
I think it's democratic.
Yeah.
Because I simply do not have the political power to even consider it. So it will pass to the next person.
Yeah, we each get the opportunity because the Netherlands is just putting out the call. I know personally I'm not interested. I don't need a Dutch alliance.
I see. No, not for me either.
Okay.
Poor Netherlands. The other part of the card is this. I'm going to mispronounce that. How good is your French?
Not great. Which? I do know what that is. Yeah. So the extension of the Maginot Line. Place an extra soft attack and hard attack token in every region of France.
Yep.
So even though I'm
So
understood. Okay.
Yeah, those are double-sided.
So it's 1 of each.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, what are these?
So these are additional soft attack and hard attack. So those apply to the region stats there. So if a region is left undefended,
this is perfect.
Those will be applied. So actually really good for you.
Yeah, this is great. After I took it over, it got really difficult to take control of.
Do those tokens apply to defense systems?
Yes, those would stack with those as well. Yeah.
Or do I have to use them to indicate that this is a thing on the board?
No, so that is always in play. You don't need to indicate it with tokens. So that is the event card now done. We now generate resources.
Yes, indeed.
I would love to generate some resources.
4 factories this time. I realised I hadn't actually had a production left because I forgot about my MEFO bills.
Oh, okay.
Earlier.
Yep. So I've got 3, 4 production. And because of
1, 2, 3, 4 manpower.
1 manpower.
Do I get 1 production per factory?
Correct.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 political power.
2 political power. And then I get +2 production because my stability and +1 manpower.
So I get 1 extra production for my stability and 1 extra production for my coercive trade agreement with the United Kingdom.
Oh, and I get an addition. Thank you for reminding me of my trade agreement that is not coercive with.
How does everybody have so much political power? What's going on there?
So for me, I took over. There's 2 regions of France I took over straight away. So they gave me political power.
Nice.
Went for those.
I mean, I could say the same about you with manpower. Like, I have 1 manpower I'm generating each turn, so I just need to get more. Okay, so we're done generate resources. We now need to check stability. So are you going to pay to maintain?
So I'm going to pay to maintain, which costs 2, and then I'm also going to pay to upgrade, which costs 2 more.
You know what? I'm going to pay 1 political power and 1 manpower to upgrade.
I don't get any of this pay extra stuff you're not supposed to. I don't get to cheat. You know, I have to do it the hard way.
I have so many people who are like out there doing stuff, pushing carts around.
Fair.
I don't know.
Digging.
Yeah.
For stuff. I'm sure.
The stability is I just keep them all busy.
Say again? Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
The stability is I just keep them all busy.
Yeah,
If you go out and dig a ditch, people can't complain.
Keep calm and dig a ditch.
So then score victory points.
Yep.
So any end of round 1s, or if you control capital regions. I don't have any end of round 1s, so I think it's just going to be Jamie's for controlling France.
Yes, the same as last time. So I'm at war. I'm still at war with another country that's not the same alignment as me, and I have 1 for holding eastern France, Paris, I believe.
I will pay 2 manpower.
Yep.
And also, how many regions does it already have?
Probably still. You probably still have the most. I think I have.
I think we're going to have to start.
2, 3,
I have 7
5,
at this point.
6, 7, 8, 9.
About you, Steve?
We
don't count sea regions, I assume.
No,
land regions.
Unless it says otherwise, you don't count sea regions.
Yep. So okay, cool. So I'm still ahead. All right then.
So then we advance the round tracker. So we'll be moving into 1941.
Okay, so we're back. I think we'll be back round to the next turn.
We're back to the engine phase.
Okay, so I have industrial push from last turn, so I can't play that this round.
Yep, and I played into the fray, so I can't play that this round.
All right then. Excellent.
It's a tough call.
It is. It can be. Well, while you're still thinking, because I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to play Ready for War. So increase one of the trackers on your player board by 1.
Yep.
If it's currently a 0, increase it by 2 instead. And my first use I produce this turn is going to be 0. So I could do my stability for that one, because that gives me quite a big jump in stability actually. Because that last one's quite a big cost, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my stability up to maximum. Okay.
Mine is national progress. So I gain 2 manpower, which is quite important for me.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll be, during the focus step, adding more tokens to my cards.
Sam?
Into the fray.
Interesting.
So I'm also going to gain stability.
Yep.
And during deployment, the first 2 units cost no manpower.
Interesting.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So you've actually managed to drain through your manpower. That's impressive.
Yeah. I keep spending it on points.
It's reasonable. I mean, points are good. We like points.
Points are good.
It means you're in the lead. All right. So we've picked focus card. No, pick engine card. Sorry. Didn't we?
Yep. So we're now back into the action phase.
Construction.
So construction. I'm pretty flush with production, so I don't need any more factories.
I like factories, so I'm going to put a factory here.
You're bringing industry to Europe.
Absolutely.
Rats. I was hoping that this focus card would be in play by the time that happened, but oh, actually, it doesn't matter. It's just going to happen when it happens. Don't worry. Ignore me.
Okay.
Ignored.
Do I want to produce some factories?
Factories are good. We like factories.
I think I will.
You literally said that. Subliminal messaging me.
Does it cost me one of these per factory?
It's 2 for a factory.
Is it manpower or production?
Yeah, 2 manpower.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Oh, fair enough.
So then research.
Okay. And this is manpower to push it through, isn't it?
Yes.
Ugh. Why are these so expensive?
I'm going to do radio detection, which only costs me 1, so it immediately goes into play.
Oh, that's mean. That's really what that does.
Once per turn, I may look at a face-down command token of another player that they've placed in a region.
Reasonable. Okay, I am going to research cheaper planes.
Is it cheaper planes or better planes?
Why did I read that as cheaper? It's not cheaper planes. It is just better planes. That's fine. I'll research better planes, and then I'm gonna because I read the research.
Oh, right, okay.
And then I'm gonna push that through with manpower. Yeah, that if you happen to be in a good situation where you've got a little bit of surplus manpower, being able to just be like, more scientists.
Yes,
it's pretty good.
I am going to research Ship 2, the sequel to Ship. And I don't have the manpower, but I will spend
Is
the
that
manpower.
not the sequel to Baltic Shenanigans?
Yeah. Baltic Shenanigans 2.
Yeah.
Something, tagline, insert tagline. I've spent the manpower, it's done.
Okay.
That's a Ship 2.
It is.
Yep. So yeah, as soon as you upgrade units, all of your units, even the ones on the board, immediately have those stats.
Sure, okay.
So then focus.
I just wish I could play all of them, basically.
They are, the focus deck is like probably one of my favourite parts. There's so much in here. And this changes as well, doesn't it? When you, like you said, mentioned earlier, you can play a different focus deck with each.
Yeah,
country.
It's entirely. So there are like generic focuses that you will always have access to, like your generals and some of your more general stuff. But then you, based on your endgame scoring, you'll get a group of focus cards.
I see.
Okay. So I am going to be putting Alan Brooke, my general, in. So he will get 1 token on him. Then, because of my national progress, he'll get another token, putting him at 2. He actually needs 3, so I'm going to spend the 1 political power so that he is completed. So I now have a general that I can deploy when I'm ready.
Okay, I'm just going to rush ahead and do a trade agreement with Italy that I'm going to pay political power to push through.
Yep.
Okay, and I've already put my alliance token there. What do you get?
I'm justifying war with Lithuania, but I have no political power, so I'm just going to have to wait.
Okay, so you need a progress token on that.
Yep.
There you go. Is there anything else you got progress tokens on?
Yes, so heavy industry gains 1.
Oh, so you only put a political for focus card into play if you don't already have one.
Oh, so it's
so I have to
advance
wait.
one
Yes,
or
yep.
pick a new one.
Okay, so instead I'm going to advance that
Yeah,
one.
Sure.
Okay, great.
Or could you have 2 like incomplete ones?
No, so you just complete the one that you're currently focused
Okay,
on.
I will give you those back,
No problem.
and heavy industry will complete instead. Place a second factory in up to 2 regions.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay,
this
that's
is
good.
one of the few cases where you can have multiple factories.
Nice. Okay. Strong.
Production's not going to be a problem for you.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so we've done focus, so now it is the production phase.
Thank goodness.
Okay, build units.
Yep.
So because of ready for war, the first unit I produce costs 0. So I'm gonna have one of those very expensive tanks. And the next unit. So would that be? So I've got it here. It says the first unit I produce costs 0. This is the first unit I produce costs -1. Do I not get both those?
So does it say on there that it's the first? I think it's the first unit you pay something for.
Produce cost -1 production.
Okay. So
During
yeah,
production.
that it's the first unit that you pay for.
Okay,
So the first one will be free, and then the next one that you actually
-1.
pay for will be -1.
makes sense. Okay, so we haven't seen planes yet, so I'm gonna put a plane in.
Yep.
So that's going to cost me 2, 1, 2, because it's -1, and then I need some more infantry. So I'll put 2 infantry in as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, and I have 1 left. Ah, it's inefficient. Oh, the inefficiency. No, it's fine. We're okay with it. It's just sitting there staring at me. It's just sitting there staring at me, not used, and it's.
This is how I feel about my leftover infantry, because I get infantry 2 for 1.
Yep.
So there's just no reason for me to buy 1 infantry and pay full price for it.
Well, there is, but you can't bring yourself to do it.
I can't bring myself to do it.
I get that. Oh my god, no, we're going to move past it. I'm just going to sit here seething about it.
Okay, that's fine. I've just played a fair bit of infantry, like a bit of everything, really.
You have so many units that you produced.
Yeah, this is like the UK problem: is you produce a lot of things, but actually having the people to
Okay.
Okay, so then it is deployment.
Well, I have no manpower, which is unusual for me. But thankfully, the engine card lets me do 2 for free.
I'm going to deploy those 2 there, and then also I am going to bring in my general. There.
Ooh.
And actually, yeah, let's make that 3 infantry.
I've just noticed here that should have. There's only width of 3 there, so I should have left one guy here.
Yep.
So,
I mean, he's there. He's supporting. It's all good.
Yeah. So planes. They say plane can enter any region but can't start a battle. Each enemy plane in a region stops a resource, symbol, or factory from generating resources.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
Yep. So you can. They're a lot more mobile, and also they can just fly into regions and disrupt people's supplies and so on.
Cool.
So one other thing to talk about with generals is they don't count towards a width because they're not a unit.
Yep.
So that's why I'm not breaking the rule here. I've just got 3 and a general. Okay, political phase. So Jamie.
I have 1 political power left, so I said there's no ton I can do with that. So, Poland, we're going to be at war with anyway. I don't think. I probably should think. I am going to be slightly aggressive with Switzerland. Let's do that. Okay, so.
Interesting.
They're a different ideology to me, so they're democratic, so I go up by 2 steps.
They've been neutral for too long.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Join the game. Okay.
I have no political power, so I will not be.
Likewise.
No politicking fit. Really? Okay. No. So I had 1 point, and it was the most points. Yeah. Brilliant.
I don't want to draw too much attention to it, but I actually have 0 of everything.
That's an achievement.
Yeah.
Snap. Okay. I'm close to it though. I would have been on the same place, but I had that 1 production power left that's just staring at me unused.
I mean, it's fine. We're before they generate resources, so you will all just tick back up.
Don't be reasonable about it, Steve. Okay, so sorry, where were we? We were just doing politicking, right?
Yeah. So I think that's everyone done now. So
yes.
It is conflict phase.
Yes, indeed.
So you've placed. I will stick there. Sam to place.
1 moment. Talk amongst yourselves.
No, I'm just going to stare at you awkwardly.
Okay, done.
Yep, done.
If you could put that in with my infantry, please.
Ooh. Going to continue staring awkwardly.
Yeah, it's very motivating.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Okay, and I will go here.
If you could put that in the space with my boat over there.
The decoy ship, yep.
Yep.
2 rounds. Sam?
Can you put this in with my boat? Plural.
Boat 2.
Oh, there's 2, yeah.
Oh, there are 2.
Yes,
there actually is.
Like in the
sorry,
hiding in.
I was mistaken. It actually is
that because
boat 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
2 boats, 2 Fury.
I'll put that there. Before we begin, I'm going to use my radio detection to look at a token.
Okay.
I'm going to look at this one. Let's have a look. Interesting.
Cool. All right.
You don't need to worry about it.
Fair enough. Okay, so I am going to go first with this token, which is a double move, and we're going to go 1, 2. That's Switzerland there, isn't it? It's only got a width. Wow, it's got a width of 2. What is this about? Okay.
It's not particularly big.
Not a lot of room in Switzerland.
No.
It's fine. You can get some supports going.
Yes. Thank you. Forgot that entirely for a second. Okay, so let's do that then, and then they can go there. Sure. Great.
Yep.
Panic for a minute.
Okay, and then I am going to do this token here. So one of the rules of ships is that land units can pass over oceans that feature friendly ships.
Yep.
So I've got a double move here. So these are all going to...
You had me worried for a second, Steve.
Go down there, taking the general with them.
Sure. Okay, so you're going back to Spain. Great.
Yep.
Sam?
I'm going to do this one, but where are they going to go? I don't actually know. Because I had an idea, but I think I have a better idea.
You're hesitating.
I am hesitating. I'm going to go to Lithuania.
Interesting. Okay.
With all of them, I guess.
Man
Well,
that
how many
wants to
people can
control
fit?
the
It's got a width
Baltic
of 3.
goes to the
It's got a
Baltic.
width of
Three
3?
for 3. You good? Okay. I am going to decoy.
Ooh.
I am also gonna decoy.
I see.
I am also going to decoy.
Decoy turn. Okay, fair enough. Alright, fine. Okay. Guess I'll do something for real then. Let's go
The decoy's still real.
from here into here.
Yeah, you've beaten me there, but I've decided
You could have gone first.
I could have gone first, but
You
I
just-
sort of decided not
You
to.
didn't want any of this.
Well, I realised that my boats can't support me in there.
That's true. That is a problem. Yeah. Okay. Steve.
If you could flip the one with my
yours, I
infantry.
think, isn't
No, that's your one.
It's from earlier. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
The one with my infantry, it should be a single move, if I remembered correctly.
Infantry.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
If you could move them into Yugoslavia, so to the left. Here.
Yugoslavia. With the yes, I see. Yep.
Turns out working on this game has really helped my geography.
I bet. Yeah, your flag knowledge.
Yes.
Peak. Okay. Sam.
I have one more command token, and I think it is...
He's going to attack me.
No, it's a complete mistake.
Oh.
Well, I mean, now that you're in Poland, I'm like...
You were just going to send one guy in?
No,
Sorry, a unit.
I was going to send him up here, and
Yeah.
I'm still going to do it, because
Okay.
I have to move the single unit that's in there.
Sure.
But this is leaving somewhat of a opening.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. It'll be fine. And then I've got one token here, which is a move. So this can be 4, but basically I need to make sure that I take over this region here, because we've not actually taken that over yet. So there's a little bit of jumping around.
I'm getting kind of nervous about the...
I don't know why. It'll be
Germans.
fine.
And then I think it's just my token left to resolve, which
Yeah,
is
you're
my
right.
boat.
Yep.
Which it will pass.
It wasn't a decoy. Okay.
No, it'll pass through the canal into the Mediterranean. there.
Excellent. There you go. So battles, I think.
Increase aggression first.
Increased aggression.
So I will increase aggression against Yugoslavia.
You will. And
So I'll get a flag token for you.
so you're not at war with them yet.
Nope.
Okay. I am now at war with Poland. Czechoslovakia, I moved out of, so I'm not at war with them.
Yeah. Yeah, to be clear, it's always the places that you end your movements are the ones you increase aggression to.
That's it.
If you're passing through with units, people tend not to mind.
They're a little bit irritated about
Yeah.
it, but they're not like willing to shoot
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So but I'm now at war with Switzerland as well, because I moved that step up a little bit further also.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have gone up 2 with Lithuania, and
Yep.
I am now at war with Finland.
Fantastic. So battles. So meter is all first. think.
Yes.
So Switzerland then here. So
Gonna
we've
mess
got
them up.
Oh yeah, so we've got a red die for me, red die for Switzerland, if you want to take
Yeah.
that. They have 0 hard attack, and I have a tank in there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be up to a yellow. And then I have 4 soft attack, but supported by a tank.
Yeah, you
gives
can
me-
choose whichever one you want to. Yeah.
Gives me 6 soft attack, which puts it up to a green.
Yeah, I
otherwise-
think you're gonna crush Switzerland,
I hope so. Yes.
especially when I roll out blank like
That
that,
will
which is
do.
perfect for you.
Fantastic. Okay, so Switzerland then goes to subjugated. I get a flag marker here. Okay, any battles for you, Steve?
Yes, I have over here in Spain. We can see a bit about how generals work. Okay, so my general here, Alan Brooke. Friendly infantry in the same region as Alan Brooke gain +1 soft attack and +1 hard attack. So my infantry are pretty good when Alan Brooke's there.
Yeah, seems good.
So my infantry each have 4 soft attack, which,
Wow.
yep, so there's just 12 there. And they normally don't have any hard attack, but they've got 1 now because of Alan Brooke, so
And
I have
ship.
3. Oh, and yes, and the ship that I also put in there.
The greenest of green dice.
Actually, this is supported there and there, so yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I roll a 2, which is enough to take it, and I take no damage. That's pretty good.
Solid. Okay, so Spain has more regions. We don't cover Spain up yet.
Yep, but that does mean
Got the northern
that
region.
has a manpower icon, which I am in desperate need of.
Sam, take it away.
I'm going to do a fight in Finland.
Yep.
So it's 4 and 1.
Yep.
I think you can just give me that green dice.
You reckon?
Yeah, because the ships are 3 and 2.
Oh yeah, there's like
And
this
I've
blue
got
one
two.
up
yes,
here.
yeah. So you only get 1 ship, remember?
Correct. So 3, 2. The infantry are 2 soft, 1 hard.
Yeah.
And the tank is...
So you're beating the 4 soft of Finland and the 1 hard of Finland, basically.
My infantry are better than my tanks.
I mean, have you upgraded the tanks yet?
No.
That's probably why. Yes. Yeah. So, Finland, get 0. You took Finland?
Yeah.
Okay. So Finland, I think, is...
Yep.
There we go. And I'll pop one of these over here.
Yes, indeed.
This also illustrates one of the things that tends to happen in the game as well. Initially, like, regions are quite hard to take a hold of, but as you get more upgrades and get more units on the board, they become easier. And I would say kind of in the second half of the game, a lot of the time, it's the other players tend to be like more your foil.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Unless you get things like the Maginot Line cropping up, but that was a random event.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Cool. Okay. So that was your combat. Sorry. I have 2 to resolve still because I've got 2 Polish regions. So let's do north, east, southwest. I was remembering which one's west. So Western Poland. So they have 4 soft attack, and I have 2 from the infantry, 2 from the tank, and 3 from the plane. So that's up to a yellow.
And you've got support from that one guy as well.
I do.
So,
yeah.
So yeah, I think you're
in the next country, like throwing bricks.
He's got a really good grenade throw. Okay, and then plenty of hard attack there because of the plane and the tank. That goes into a green, and then who wants to do the honours for Poland?
Let's.
Okay, and we get enough to take Poland out. Oh, I get something in return, but it can't be the infantry because I have to take the unit. That's everything else is so expensive. Okay, plane, you weren't long lived. It's fine. You'll come back. I promise.
What's the special rules for planes? Because I feel like there is one.
Yeah, there is. So it's not come up yet, but I read it when I bought it. So planes can enter any region, but can't start a battle on their own. So
they can't start battle with like land.
Any region is in land or sea.
Yep.
Yeah. So they can fly in any region.
Each enemy plane in a region stops a resource symbol or factory from generating resources. So a plane could just like sit here and disrupt a factory, and that factory doesn't give you production.
That sucks.
Stuff like that.
Which is also why they don't like attack regions by themselves.
Right.
Because otherwise they
can just kind of send them to ruin somebody else's day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
A whole fleet of planes will ruin someone's day.
That's something for the next game. I think I'm going to try.
So we've taken that region of Poland. Steve, did you have any more conflicts to fight?
No, only Spain this time.
Sam?
Nope. You've got another one though, don't you?
I do, with the other side, the other half of Poland. Okay, so this time So do I get to now support with this region?
Yes, this is where like ordering combats can be quite important.
Okay. So I only have 6 soft attack in the region, but I can now support with the other half of Poland that I've taken over, so I can get enough soft attack to upgrade the die, and I've got more than enough hard attack to make it green. So there you go. We get enough damage to stop killing my expensive units. Okay, I'll take an infantry model off.
Poland doesn't want you there.
No, it doesn't.
No,
I don't blame them, but I'm here. So okay, so then Poland's. I think Poland, all the Poland territories are gone. Poland. There we are. Okay, and that's the end of the conflicts.
Yep.
Yeah, no more battles, I think.
Yep. I have just remembered that I should have gotten my British Empire point because I've taken a region.
Sure. Oh, you got that mid-turn? Yep.
Yes, yeah. It's the first time I do it each round.
Gotcha.
Suppose we'll allow it.
Spain is a democracy, is it?
Spain is, I think it's unaligned.
Unaligned.
It is unaligned.
Unaligned, yep. Okay, so I also gain a victory point because it's a region, not a non-fascist region. I'm
just getting left in the dust here.
Yeah, but you're controlling a lot of countries, which is very good for your end game scoring.
It's not, sure, some.
That's true.
Okay, a couple. Fair
yes,
enough.
You've got a lot of delayed gratification.
Don't pay attention to the countries behind the curtain. Okay, so.
So that's all battles done.
Events?
Yes.
Yep.
You won't believe it. Communism's on the rise. So first player is you. You have to pick one that's not communist to become communist.
I think we're going to have Communist Island.
Communist Island. Okay.
Yeah. Italy expands its borders. I feel like that happened last time.
It does, yeah. It's just very expansionist Italy. Okay, so what's it gone?
First player chooses a region not controlled by a major country and adjacent to a region controlled by Italy.
Okay,
Italy
so
takes control of it.
So I could choose here.
Yep, or there, or
here because it's adjacent through water, right?
No, it's adjacent via land.
Okay.
It's only during the setup where that applies.
Sure, but because this is here, you could also be into Greece.
You could go into Greece.
Sure, look, Italy can have some Grecian territory.
I have a crazy question.
Yes.
Your allies.
Correct.
Can you put units in Steve's allies' territory?
No. So you can when you deploy units, or at least Steve.
Yeah. So you only can put units in your allies' territory. You can't use your allies of your allies.
Well, I think it was also because we're actually allies because of the trade agreement.
Yes.
So am I able to deploy units in your country?
No. So it's major countries only. Minor countries only, so one's not played by players. Because otherwise we could have a situation where you just put a whole lot of units in my country and then
declare war.
Declare war, and I have a problem there. So,
makes sense. Okay, yeah. So but non-playable countries that I'm allied with, I can deploy units there. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Mm-hmm.
Great. I've forgotten where we were for a second now. So we just finished the conflict.
Done the event card.
Yes, we did. That was it.
So we're now at generate resources.
Time to generate some
fantastic,
sweet resources.
So we have now 5 factories.
4 there.
The thing is, I'm taking a lot of places that don't give me any resources.
And 2. Okay, I may have slightly overdone it with production because I'm now on 10 because of trade agreements and excessive factories and stability. Manpower, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and stability, so I've spent 5. Political power, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. None over here, I think. Oh, there is another one. 5. 5. Okay. That'll do.
Yep, I've done all mine and done my bonuses from my stability.
Oh, I didn't do my bonuses from my stability.
Very lacking in political power at the moment.
Fantastic.
Okay, so then we check stability. I cannot pay it, so I have to drop down.
So my stability costs 3 now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Woof, that's high. Okay.
Yeah.
You get a lot for it.
Yeah, I had to drop down.
Fair.
We're just not perfectly stable.
I downgraded as well.
Yep. Okay.
Still in the green.
So after check stability, scoring?
Yep. So any end of round scoring or capital regency, you'll get 1 for France.
Yes.
And then...
I'm glad I did that because I'd be really, really far down on scoring right now if I didn't. So that one, and then I'm still at war because I basically at the start of the game declared war on Norway and then just haven't been anywhere near them at all. So I need that sweet victory point for just being angry at them. That's it.
Do I still have more regions than everybody?
Probably. So, although I don't know, I just took 3 more. I think that's it.
I think
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on 9 now. I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, by one, chasing you down.
Yeah. Boom.
Steve?
All mine happen during the turn because they're
turn.
all about taking things from people.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Fair enough. That belongs in a museum. Okay, so what do we have next? We have advanced round tracker.
So we are now moving into 1942.
Okay, and then first player token back round to Steve.
Yep.
All right. Engine cards.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so we're back in the engine phase.
Excellent.
So I played that one before. Okay, so I have gone industrial push because I need the political power.
Yep.
Over to Sam. What have you?
National progress, because I need the manpower. Weirdly.
Fair. I think it's been fascinating that we've actually all. I think most turns picked a totally different card each.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I've gone for technological progress, so I get 2 more production.
That's
and I'm going to get some. It really is, isn't it? It's great. And I'm going to get some more bonus research later.
Cool.
All right.
So construction. So, do people want to build factories? I
think I'm good.
I'm pretty flush with production, so I'm all good.
I was like, do I build factory? That's a yes. Should I? But no, not going to do it. Skip. Next.
Okay, so no construction. Research. So if you've got a card in play, put a token on it. Otherwise, grab a card, put a token on it. What are we going to do? I'm going to start putting my improved communications into play, which once I complete it, I get an additional 1 move command token.
Nice.
But I'm not going to be spending any manpower because I don't have a whole lot and I want to get some units out.
Yep. I've done my improved ships, but it's going to take 3 turns to complete it. However, I've got technological progress, so I start on like 2 steps for it.
I'm doing tank 2, which is also 3 steps, but I'm going to pay 1 manpower so that it's on 2.
Excellent.
Yep. Give me the tokens.
There you go. Okay, so focus.
Yes.
Question. I may or may not have a card in my deck that says trade agreement with Finland. However, Finland doesn't currently exist.
So yeah, you
can't play that card.
If a country is completely wiped off the map, you can't gain any benefit from it.
Understood.
So if, for example, my trade agreement with Romania if Romania was taken over by someone else, I wouldn't get that benefit anymore.
Understood.
So I am going to be putting my Justify War with Spain. I put a token on it, and then I put an additional token on it because of my fascist propaganda, so it just goes straight into play. Make a nice tableau of Justify War cards. So I'm already at war with Spain, so I don't need to do anything there.
I'm experiencing a dilemma. I'm going to have to pick, aren't I?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, Sam.
Okay.
We're here to judge you in these trying times.
I'm going to start getting a general.
Ooh.
Okay.
I considered that this turn as well, to be fair.
So...
Who'd you pick?
Alexander Vasilevsky.
Yep, there. Yep. And then should have a token thing matching that.
Well, I need to... I need to wait for him to appear.
I see.
He's on his way.
Yep.
In a continuation of Operation Subtlety, I am going for a justified war with the Soviet Union that I'm going to pay political power to push through.
Oh, do you pay political power for this?
Yes, yeah, that one you can, yeah. Yeah, so focus you can...
There you go.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna get him, I think.
Yep.
There he is.
So yeah, you put him on the card. You on his.
I have to deploy him,
and then you deploy him. He costs 1 manpower.
Oh sure, okay. Yep. Makes sense.
Deployed like a unit, even though he isn't a unit.
Gotcha.
Production.
So much production. I'm so excited. Okay. So I have a -1 cost production. Does that make sense to be a tank?
Let's do all that. Get some tanks going. No, actually, planes.
I love these minis.
They're great, aren't they?
They're so delicious looking. Don't eat the minis. Nobody eat the minis.
No, don't do that. Yes, do that.
I think that's it.
Okay. So after production, it is then deployment.
Sorry, I'm not finished producing it, but carry on if you want to.
No, okay, that's fine. We can wait.
Not that I want to flaunt it, but I do have a lot of production to spend. Okay, 3. But I've just flaunted it.
Do we have to deploy in turn order, or can I just deploy wherever?
We'll wait for Jamie to finish his, spending his big wad of production.
So, basically I've got 13 because that's a -1. So that's 4, 8, 12. Every time. Every time. I'll have 1 left.
Okay, now we're on deployment then.
Cool.
Okay. Deploy a ship here.
Do 1 unit at a time? Or?
No, we can do as many as we want on deployment, but sure.
You just need 1 ship.
No, I'm still deciding.
Oh,
that is the one thing that
sorry, just the way you said it was like, I'll do 1 ship.
Yeah. And that is all I need.
The factories are full, man.
Yeah. And let's get some planes. If you could put those in Romania, the rightmost room. So that's Bulgaria, up 1. Yep.
Alright, yep.
I'm definitely going to spend 2 to deploy
One's got so many ships.
Ships are good, man. And then I'm going to spend 2 more to deploy. Oh.
Don't forget it costs 1 if you want to deploy your general.
Yeah, and I do want to deploy my general. It's going to be... Oh no.
Where's it going to be, Sam?
It's going to be there, and... Is that a bad idea? It's fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's fine.
And then these 2 I was thinking about, so I can deploy one here. I can't deploy one there or there.
So we're allied, so you could deploy
good point.
here, yeah.
Good point. Or here would be another one.
Yes, yeah.
That's a good point. We're very friendly, aren't we? So we'll be ship friends as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just joined by a mutual love of boats.
Exactly. Boats are great.
Yeah.
Just like sailing past each other.
Just waving. Yeah. Hey, your boats look awesome. So do yours. Yeah. Okay.
So we're done deployment. So political phase.
So one for you.
Yes, the political phase again shall not apply to me.
That is fine. And just Hungary. What ideology is Hungary? I think they're non-aligned.
Hungary.
Kingdom of Hungary, they are.
Kingdom of Hungary is not indeed non-aligned.
Okay, so I will spend 1 and start progressing towards war with them. So if you could put that on there. They are not the same ideology as me, so I'll go up to
2 spaces.
Yes.
Okay.
Over to Sam.
I will wave.
Forgo politics.
Yeah, politics. It's too late for politics for me.
It's fair. I'm going to spend 1 to be a bit more aggressive with Belgium, I think. Yep.
Okay. Interesting. I am going to pass.
Understood.
And Sam is not politicking, so it's back to you.
I'm out of political points.
You're out of politics.
I'm out of politics,
I'm out of politics.
So then the conflict, so we need to get our command tokens.
And then it's you first, isn't it, Steve?
Yes, it is.
It's going to be Sam.
I really don't know.
I'm so excited.
It's just not looking good, is it?
So, yeah, I've put one down, sorry.
Lithuania's like quite far away from places. Put that on my tombstone.
Also, it would be weird if your tombstone ended up in Lithuania.
It would be. Well, at this rate, it might. This is going to take a while. I apologise in advance. I'm either going to...
Yes, speak about your plans out loud.
I will speak about my plans out loud. I would like to be able to just like fall back and create like a nice thing here to stop you from coming in. But
almost like a curtain made of metal.
Yeah, some kind of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steel, maybe.
The steel curtain.
Yeah.
I'm glad we invented that. Yeah. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to do something else instead.
So you put the something else token down?
I put the something else token down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm sad to be straying so far away from my ships, but
that's fine.
It is what it is.
I'm going to continue with plan subtlety and put a token there. Sorry, operation subtlety.
Operation subtlety.
I will stick a token there.
Question about width.
Yep.
Is it units per each player can have in there?
Yep.
Okay. What is the width of Poland asking for a friend?
4, I think.
What are you asking, Sam?
I said asking for a friend. Never you mind.
Who are you allied with? You don't have any friends.
That's true. I'm assimilating people and they're becoming my friends.
I see. Yes. Okay. Got it.
You're allied with the workers.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Sure.
Could you put that in a space with my 2 planes, please?
The planes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Some stuff's going to go down this turn.
Yeah. It's looking spicy.
Before we reveal any tokens, I can look at one. I think I'm going to look at this one here.
I don't like this sneaky tech Steve's got. I have to sort some of that out for myself.
Yeah.
I would
Wait, what?
I would be aware that that could be a thing.
That's told me nothing. That's told me as much as the token being there.
Let's just say it's a more aggressive token.
I understand. Okay, it's very aggressive.
And to think,
it's an aggressive decoy.
It is an aggressive
yeah.
decoy.
Okay.
I was considering being friends with you, Steve, but now you're feeding information to the enemy.
But I've already got a friend.
It's true, yeah.
And I've only got space for one.
There's my one friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to reveal this token here, and we're going to carry on with our empiring in Spain.
Okay, sure. It's going to be Sam.
It's time for Operation Leave Lithuania.
Come at me, bro.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Okay.
Oh, let me take this.
Interesting. So can I attack, or can I or is my choice to stay put or retreat?
Stay put or retreat.
Oh, okay. Initiative was important there.
Yeah. That's why I asked you the first blood token, where it was at the table before I did that.
That's fair.
Everything is going
So yeah, you can tie
plan.
up people's units by taking the initiative, and
This better be worth it too. I gave up Lithuania for this.
So, and in terms of units moving through spaces, okay. In terms of units moving through, okay, I'm just going to do a thing. So I'm going to.
Try it, and Steve will slap you on the hand if it's wrong.
I don't like the system. Go there.
Where is that?
yeah, because you control
Because
it.
it's the little region
Yeah.
I control.
Right.
Which is also pretty good because it gives you a support.
That's fine.
That's why I did that,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Totally, for that reason. Steve?
I'm gonna send a boat over to there.
Just taking all the sea space, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh,
That's fair. Which I don't mind, obviously. You know, that's a very friendly thing to do. Thank you for occupying that sea space.
no problem.
You know what's happening.
What's that general do again?
Do you really want to know?
Want is a strong word, but I need.
You're going to have to know.
Yeah.
Friendly tanks in the same region as Alexander Vasilevsky gain +1 soft attack, +1 hard attack.
That's not cool, man. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll come over here, and we're going to go into Belgium. Like I said. Steve.
Classic decoy ship.
Yeah.
It's my turn again. Now, this is a fun one. 1, 2.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Czechoslovakia is there. It has to be it's friendly territories that can support, isn't it?
Yes. Yep.
So, do you have any command tokens left?
I've got the planes.
I kind of want to see what that's going to be, so I'm going to reveal my decoy here.
Okay.
While you're doing that, do you mind if I raise something with the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My engine card is gain an extra progress on the focus.
Oh, you got a discount?
Yes.
Oh, just take
But I
the
paid-
take it back.
take the resource back.
Sweet.
Yep.
Okay, so that was my decoy, Steve.
So my planes are the last one. So
Where are they going, Steve?
Oh no.
Oh, this could be good, actually.
No.
so
Oh, thank God.
and
The Soviets breathe a sigh of relief.
let's.
Although,
That's more like it. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because that one moved 2,
It did,
so
yes.
that's fine. Yep.
Very good. There you go.
So that means I don't get manpower
From that
region.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't love that.
It's enemy plane, so at the moment it's not going to stop you, but it's going to start moving that way, and so.
Oh, good point. You're neutral right now. Yeah,
yes.
Fair.
We still have the potential for friendship, unlike you and I, unfortunately. This
we can be very friendly once I've taken over all your countries. So.
I just don't think that's going to happen, Germany.
Okay, I guess we're going to find out. Anyway, sorry, was your token to reveal, so it's this one.
Oh, right.
Yeah. What are you doing up north?
It is a northern decoy.
I see. Right, well, I have a double move here. So, what I wanted to know was, can I go through this at this point? I probably can't because enemy units.
Yeah, you can't go through enemy units. You can go through it, so you only check width at the end of a movement.
Uh-huh.
So you could, go round, but you can't go through because of enemy units.
Okay. Well, what I was thinking about doing then, therefore, is trying to take this over, because then I can have another play, because I can support from multiple countries, multiple regions, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that might be worthwhile then.
Just have a crack at it with one infantry.
That's not the plan. Okay, and then we send these 2 in. Leaves that there.
That unit holds the fort.
What country is that?
Oh, I'd have to go 2 spaces, so I'll just go 1, 2, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Are you at war with Czechoslovakia?
So I'm not, but I've been in there before. But I'm close enough.
Yeah.
We're had dealings with Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, we are. I would say we're distinctly unfriendly at this point. Okay, so that's all the command tokens resolved?
Yep, so now increase aggression. So I need to increase aggression against Yugoslavia.
And Russia, I think.
Oh, yes, yeah,
Can I have some tokens?
Yeah. The important one.
So you go to war with Yugoslavia,
and
you are aggressive with Russia.
I don't love that.
So that, interesting question. You wouldn't, because you're both obviously playable nations, Sam wouldn't reflect that as being aggressive on his track, would he? It only matters when you kind of go to war or be allied. Or does it reflect?
That's a good question. I had not thought about that. So you are at war.
So he's only like 2 steps. You're 2 steps towards the Soviet Union now.
Yeah.
And so
does that mean that I'm also 2 steps towards you?
Yeah.
Well, the end point of the relationship is always the one that kind of sets
to be
it
reflective.
for both.
Right,
yeah. That was my understanding.
Yeah.
Sure.
Does this mean that I'm technically at war with Poland because I have a bunch of stuff in Poland now?
Well, Poland's currently owned by me.
Yeah, so it's not a Polish territory because it's all.
Well, never mind then.
Currently, it's German territory.
Yeah.
And I am definitely at war with Germany.
Yeah, definitely Germany.
So I think that's all the aggression we need to deal with at the moment.
I love that statement. That was chef's kiss.
So then resolve battles. So. I mean, I get to choose first, so it's not going to be one of your ones. I will choose my battle in Yugoslavia, I think.
Okay, so how are you looking for points, Steve? You got 5 soft to beat.
So I've got 6 soft.
Good.
Actually, more than that.
And
8.
And 3 hard to beat.
I have none actually.
Oh.
I thought my planes. I was looking at.
You've got a ship.
That's a good point. My ship is worth 3.
So that's equalled. Okay, so it's red to yellow. So Yugoslavia gets 0.
I get a 2, so I take Yugoslavia,
Yes, you do.
which they are at the bottom there. They are not a one of my starting territories, so I gain a victory point.
And you need a flag token for taking the region.
And then, because they're unaligned, do you gain another one?
Yeah. And that...
You were the problem. You're quickly becoming the second biggest problem.
I don't have a justified war with Yugoslavia, though, so no 3rd point.
Which conflict are you going to pick, Sam?
Which one do you think? I'm definitely going to pick this one.
Okay.
So I have... Do I have to beat this as well?
No, you fight units first, then you fight territories after if you've only got units in there.
All right, so infantry is 2 soft, so I have 4 soft, supported by that one is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then my tanks are 2 soft as well.
So you've got 10.
Yes.
Okay. Soft for me, we can do it stages. Soft for me is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
So we're equaled. This is contested still because I've not fought this yet.
Yeah.
So it's just a draw on that.
Okay, that's
hard.
not as good as I thought it was. And then hard is, I think I just get 2 from each of my tanks.
You included your bonuses from this, right?
Yes, I have. My tanks are not that good.
You don't get anything from your infantry either.
Oh, I do. You're right. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
Is that including the supported guy?
Yes.
Well, just from the tanks, 4, 8, 10, 12.
Oh,
We'll get a yellow. It's fine. Red still has hits on it.
Yeah. You can. And remember, his units are more expensive.
Got 1.
Oh,
Yeah, so technically I lost more there. Like, that's a problem for me. So I don't need to conquer this region because I'm defending it, so I can actually kill the infantry.
Yeah, I'm also gonna. Oh, I feel like my infantry are better than my tanks, though, aren't they? No, not quite. Not quite. Not with the general.
Okay.
Okay, so the unit combat has happened. You only do 1 round of combat per. You don't keep going.
Yep.
So that place will still be locked in combat.
It's just locked in combat.
If
Oh no, we're just gonna pour like infantry into it.
Yeah, combats can go on for a bit and they can become a bit of a resource drain. You kind of want them over quickly.
Yeah. So, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was your combat done, right? So then I've got 1 here with the Czech Republic. So I have 4 soft, 5, 6. Can this support again?
Yes.
7, 8. So I've got enough for that. And then and hard, they've got 4. Well, I've got 4, 5, 6. Yes, 8 again. Yeah, cool.
So I'll roll the red die. You're losing 1.
It has to be the tank.
Yep, because you won.
So expensive. Okay. We were playing another grand strategy game recently, weren't we? We got to the point where we're like, I want to go to war with you, but it's just so expensive to do so. It's just all the money in units.
At no point does it make any financial sense to go to war with anybody.
No, right. No one will financially recover from this.
You can control Czechoslovakia?
Yes, I do, thank you.
So money.
Oh man, I'm getting so good at learning flags.
Thank you. Okay, and then do you have any more combats to resolve?
Yes, I've got Spain down here, which on soft I'm definitely I've got 4.
You're winning.
And yeah, I'm winning on both actually.
There's 4 hard there.
Yeah, actually I am lower. Oh, the ships. The ships mean I'm higher. Yeah.
Okay, so it's red versus green.
Yep.
Oh, we got 1.
2, so I take it, but I'm going to lose one of my guys.
There you go. Okay, and a flag.
Yeah.
That's not all of Spain yet.
So I gain a victory point because I've got justified war with Spain.
Steve's in the lead.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you gained there? Points?
No. Everything else is the first time.
Okay, so back to Sam. Do you have any more conflicts?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's it.
And neither do I.
Cool.
Oh, that's not true. I have Belgium to fight. Okay, so I'm because of ships as well. I'm winning on both.
Yep.
What's going on there? There you go. Mind enough to take it. It's so expensive.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew every single time.
Playing in Germany, you're like, I could just send in a tank and an infantry, and then you get a hit, and you're like, the infantry has to live. This is okay. That's just seeing money go down the drain.
Belgium's now yours.
Indeed. Was it worth it though?
Did you have a justified war, or were you just
No, I did not, because I justified war with the Soviet Union and then we prevented from attacking.
Yeah, I'm relatively happy with that, to be
Belgium.
honest.
Oh, so that was supposed to go to war with.
Oh, yes.
And then Cool.
Cool.
Okay, I think that's all the battles.
Correct.
So, end phase. So, draw an event card.
I shall do the honors this time.
Come on, communism.
Conscription. It's not far away. Okay. Political powers see the need for more manpower and begin enlisting the populace to state service. Starting with the first player, that's Steve.
Yeah.
Each player may spend 1 what's that one?
Stability, I think.
1 stability or 2 political power to gain 3 manpower.
The trouble is, if I spend it, do I just spend the stability here? Because I'm not going to be. Yeah, I'll spend a stability to gain 3 manpower.
I will also spend.
You don't like it? That was a big sigh.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but I will spend some.
I'm not doing it. I like my stability too much. France surrenders. A bit late. Yep. If a player controls the majority of France and its adjacent regions,
Yes.
So I think I probably do.
Yes.
Two, yeah.
I think it's the French regions give themselves up, but you don't, because you already control it. I don't think it's gonna.
Last round, France lock itself down with a bunch of extra.
Maginot Line, surrender.
Yeah.
So they take control of every region in France that's not already controlled by a major country. So that's it's not going to come up this time because I've already.
Yeah. So the event cards, if there are countries that say the country no longer exists or is no longer relevant, you ignore that effect.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So then that was event cards. So generate resources.
Yep.
Okay.
But I do still generate this manpower, don't I?
Yes, because it's not enemy yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories.
1, 2.
2 trade agreements. And something else. Oh, stability. Yes. Manpower is 1, 2, 3, 4. You took a manpower from me. You took a political power from me because it's contested.
Ooh.
No, because it's not. It's fine because it's still under your control.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think there's anything there. Nope. So manpower 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's just 4.
Just 4, he says, when I'm on my 2.
You've taken away that point from me as well, haven't you? Because you've got more regions.
Do I now?
Probably.
Oh, I'll have to count that in a second. I'm not sure I do. Oh, maybe I do actually, because I took Belgium. And, oh yes, I wasn't even trying to do that. Sorry. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Sorry, I'm just not finished counting up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that 1, 5.
The various resources that you have.
Jamie just I wasn't trying to be better than you, I just am.
Correct. So check stability.
Yep. So I'm going to pay my 2 political power.
Heavy cost, that one. Score points.
I will.
Yep. So I don't control any capital regions, so none for me.
Nothing for you, Sam?
I'm going to pay the...
Let's count the regions as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm still on 10.
Oh, he takes it away from him. So I'm still at war. I'm still own Paris. We're all tied on 8 points. Oh. I was prevented from attacking a Soviet Union territory that
Correct.
round,
and I was prevented from
not pleased about
scoring the motherland, but
fair. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, it's all tied for 8 points.
Yep. And then advance the rank tracker. So we will go into 1943.
2 turns to go. All right. Okay.
A fantastic year.
All right. Engine cards.
Yes. All right. Let's have a look here.
I kind of wish I could play the same one again, but alas.
It's gonna be Sam.
Oh, I have to reveal first.
Did we pay to? We didn't pay to maintain our stability, did we?
I did.
Did you?
Oh yes, I did too. Yep.
I'm doing Into the Fray, so I gain a stability.
I'm doing national progress.
Ready for war. We keep all picking different cards. That's cool. Okay.
And then I get to deploy for free.
2 manpower.
When deploy eventually happens.
Okay, so focus. Oh no, research. Oh, sorry, construction.
I have no desire to build. I've got plenty of production going.
Yeah, pass. I'm good on factories.
Do you want more factories, or are you?
I mean, nah.
Okay.
I'm good. I've got plenty of factories.
Research. So I'm going to complete my ship research.
And I will complete my improved communications, so I'll have another command token.
I'm going to pay a manpower and complete my tank research. That seems...
So you'll finally have better tanks.
That seems topical.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
So then... Oh, are you still deciding your research?
No, I just so my ship research completed.
Yeah, so we're all done with research, so then on to focus.
Yes, indeed. Like, you want to stop when you hit enemy units or territory, right?
Yes.
You can move through neutral spaces.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm putting a justified war with Greece into play. because of my national progress, I get an additional token on it, so all complete. Also, I would have technically got another token for my fascist propaganda. So,
is Jamie going to have an opportunity to retreat?
So you can put a command token on it and then resolve it that way. So,
just saying, it's on the table. I think I'm going to justify war with Poland.
Wait,
fair enough, but they'll count as my territories.
Yeah, it's Jamie's territory. So
no, I mean, if the units are there, I'm just going to sit there and keep attacking until I eventually take it, and then I might score some points for it. Do you think that's too far away?
Would you score points if it's...
no, because it's
German territory right now.
Yeah, it's control. It's territory controlled.
So even if I kick him out, I don't get the points for it.
Because it's the same as I have justified. Like, what was it? It's like I have the trade agreement with Finland. I can't use now because it's yours.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Same kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to play that card then.
Fair.
Reasonable.
That seems complicated. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to...
Some more CAS clips here.
Yeah.
Thinking.
I think I'm going to address Eternal Infairs.
Yep. What's that do?
Maintaining stability costs 1 less.
Ooh, that's nice.
How much does it cost to put in?
How many progress things?
Yeah.
It's 2. Honestly, I might pay the political power.
Yeah, and save.
To just get it.
I'm going to play a general, which is, it's only 1 to complete.
Yep.
1 turn to complete, Eric von Manstein. Friendly units moving with Eric von Manstein may move 1 additional region.
Yeah. So wherever he's going, we can go further, which is quite nice.
Uh-oh. I don't love that.
So let's focus now onto production. Let's get another
1, 2.
trip going.
Delicious. Oh.
0, 3, 7.
And get another tank. Okay, I've done all my production.
7, 11.
See, you've replaced all your tanks.
I didn't like it though. These are expensive machines. Right, you to deploy?
Done.
Yep.
Bring it on.
Okay, let's deploy then. Okay, where am I? So I'll be deploying 2 infantry in Romania. If you could put those in Romania.
That's here, sorry.
Yes.
Yep.
Things are really not looking great along my...
I will... I'll be friendly there, so I'll deploy a ship over here. And...
Just waving at each other again as they pass by.
Then deploy 2 planes there. And I'll leave it at that.
You're making me nervous, Steve. Also, just realised to skip me. My bad. So if you want to change...
yes, because you're the first player.
Yeah.
I didn't even do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to take this back, Steve?
Steady on.
No, it's fine. Like,
I feel like this is
no matter what you 2 do, that is still what I'm doing.
So I played Into the Fray, which means I get these 2 deployed for free. And then I can start thinking about what I'm actually paying for. I'm definitely going to deploy... Oh, look. Should I just... Yeah. And then... I had 3, didn't I? So if I use all of it, I get a little bit more of various things. It's getting crowded.
A little.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Fair enough. So I can deploy into this territory because it's mine.
No, because it's got enemy units. So.
Fine. That's a problem. That is a problem.
The tide is turning.
I didn't go that far. If you're allied with me, can I deploy in Romania?
No, because
it's not.
Because you're not allied to it. It's my ally.
Yep, that's fair.
If you want to deploy in Romania, you've got to sweet talk Romania.
I'm not good at that. just sticking to my strengths, really. Okay, then. Oh, hang on. So I did a tank, 2 infantry. First one of those is free, so it's 2 manpower so far. There we go. And then these 3 left. Doesn't take a width, right, I assume?
No.
Wow. Who would have thought? Germany and Russia in Poland again.
They used to be such good friends. So I think that's all our deployments.
It looks like it.
So political phase. Sam, do you have any
political power? What do you think? Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm not gonna make any friends. What do I keep spending my political power on? I think it's these.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I wanted to do. Everything's going according to plan.
That's what you want to do at the time. It's not what you want to do now.
Well.
Oh, I've just realised because I put a justify war with Greece, I didn't put a flag token on it.
Yep.
So there's one to.
When you are supporting, do you have to own the territory?
Yeah, the supporting territory you have to own. So you can support have supports from anywhere, provided that the place that you're getting the support from is owned by you. So you don't have to own the territory you're fighting in, just the ones that the support is coming from.
I understand.
Yep.
I'll spend 2 political power to go to war with Romania.
Where is Romania?
Wait, okay, interesting.
Well, it's not you.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's fine.
You're trying to sneak around and
We've been trying.
Squeeze in here. I don't love that. I was afraid you were going to take Lithuania from me. You can have Romania.
I mean, there's still units there. There's still time. Okay,
so then it's over to me.
Politicking, yes.
I will spend 1 and I will move. I'll spend 2 to change our alliance between us two to. So that'll move it 4 towards the war side.
Where are you?
Allied currently.
So if you find German Reich.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
4?
So not quite at war yet.
No.
Interesting.
Understood.
Over to.
I'm still not doing politics. So are we doing command tokens? Has everybody done all the politics? Can I? Is that what I'm doing?
If everyone's finished doing that.
So that was Steve. It's you politicking still if you want.
Well, I started and I didn't do any.
Oh, so do you want to do any more, Jamie?
No.
Then I haven't got any more, so we can move on to command tokens.
Fantastic.
Our first player token's coming to me next Sam. Make the most of it.
Yeah, fair enough. The annoying thing is, I'm not even close to being at war with Sweden.
And that's the annoying thing.
I reckon that was like such a secretly awesome play to convert them to communism, because now I'm like, well, you guys are cool. Like, I don't really want to keep going that way. But
when they weren't communist, you were all down with Sweden. But as soon as they were communist,
they saw me coming and they were like, wait. I am going to. It's just not going to be worth it, is it? I want to move these guys down here to help, but they're not going to make it in time. I'm going to do. The thing is, I don't really want to move anywhere. Like, I'm kind of happy with where everybody is.
Thanks for telling me that. You should place a decoy then. And I'll pretend it's not a decoy.
Okay.
He won't.
I'm learning how to play this game. You know what? This is a cheeky maneuver that I can do, actually. I know exactly what my plan is. Never mind. I figured it all out.
Decoy.
I'll tell you right now, that's not a decoy. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I lost a unit in that territory before, didn't I? So it needs to be, don't worry.
Okay, Steve. Sam.
Just double checking that it's the right one.
Uh-huh. Yep. It's all serious now.
Yeah.
It's fully serious.
Stuff just got real. Okay. Yep.
When did you get a ship? You've got 2 ships.
Hmm?
Oh no.
The last time.
Well.
They're actually sequel ships as well.
I need to start building more ships.
No, not revealing tokens. I've still got more to place. So.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've got one more because.
Yes.
Right.
Well, of course, you
did the research.
Okay.
Now you can reveal.
All right. I'm gonna do this.
Just one guy.
For now.
Are you at war with that yet? That country?
Lithuania, I think.
Lithuania.
Nope.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, sure. That's a play.
It's a decision that I made.
It is a decision that you made. That's fascinating because that's not what I expected you to do, and I enjoy that. Okay, let's do 2 here then. Oh, is that the right play though? Because you could just come in afterwards. I need to have a fight there though. You're not spotting there currently. Oh, hang on. Resolve the fights. Hang on. I'm confused now. Because we moved all moves, then resolve the fights. My brain just stopped working for a second.
We move and then do aggression and then resolve fights.
That's it. Why my head did that, I don't know. That's 3 there. Okay, sure. I see now. So, that was actually a really not clever play on my part. But that's fine. We've done this now.
It felt intimidating.
Because you can't move. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because I'm at war with them.
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
This is the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yep, leave something there. Okay, yep, sorry about that. Steve?
Okay. I'll reveal my decoy.
Again, it's less confusing now. When at first I just thought you were just sending 1 unit in on its own. It made a lot less sense to me, but it makes a lot more sense.
I'm sort of trying to have my cake and eat it too. But
I like cake. So I'm going to move these 2 in here. Leave him there. Steve?
I will this one here, and we'll go down to Greece. In fact, only I think Greece has a width of 2, so we'll do that. I think that's actually it's better to have the 2 infantry, just in case. And this one will just hop to there.
Sam?
You appreciate the noise?
Yeah, I did. It was good.
There you go.
Very good.
Another tank in Poland.
Yep. Yeah, Poland's getting pretty full. Okay, so I will reveal a decoy.
Yep. I guess it's time to start.
There's just stuff happening everywhere.
I'm not cool with this, Steve.
I'm also going to reveal a decoy.
Can land support C?
Yes.
Noted. Did you do something? Sorry?
I did, yeah. I revealed a decoy.
I see.
It's completely without substance. Depends what you define something as.
Okay, and then we'll just move that infantry model in here. That's fine. Because that's got with the 4, isn't it? All right.
I've still got tokens.
Okay.
So.
Wow.
And then.
The backstab is complete. Go on. I see how it is.
Yep.
I see how it is.
Like the second you're distracted.
Yes, exactly. I was like, you two are going to butt heads, and then it is my opportunity to.
That's perfectly timed, Steve.
This is what you get for allying with fascists.
Okay, so
increase aggression.
Yes,
increase aggression.
We are definitely at war now.
Yes.
Germany.
That one.
Yes.
I am now also at war with Sam.
Oh, what?
Because of my plane in your region.
I didn't even notice that.
Soviet Union. Yes, the one here.
I'm gonna
Soviet Union.
shoot that thing down.
You can't start fights.
No, but
I can start
yeah.
fights. I've got a tank.
And then what was the other one? United Kingdom should have a Soviet token here.
Okay, and then I also need to increase aggression against Lithuania. Sorry, Lithuania.
Okay, most apologetic Russians in history. Okay, so
I think
that's historically accurate, isn't it? That we're going around being like,
no,
sorry, Poland.
I'm not. I don't really know, so I'm just gonna not speaking with no confidence whatsoever. No comment. So
battles.
Yes.
Sam, where would you like to start?
I think I'm going to start in Lithuania.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that country.
That's fair. It's if you win it, it's a supporting thing, which you're going to because you've got ships.
Yeah, I've got ships
and infantrymen.
Can these ones support? No, because I don't control them.
No, you have set up the support network very well there.
So, I mean, do I even need to do the math?
Yeah, you're on green.
Sweet.
Oh.
2.
Okay. The blanks on the red die are.
There's only 2, but it feels like there are more. I think there's only 2. Yeah, only 2.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to do this one against Romania.
Makes sense.
So, we're going to have, more than enough on soft because I've only got 3, and I've got a supporting unit. More than enough on hard because I've got upgraded tanks. Got it. Don't you dare. Thank you. Okay.
I should have tried harder to roll a hit.
Romania. Combat for Steve.
So I'll do this boat combat here. So
I've got an infantry model supporting, I suppose.
Yeah.
So my 5 soft and 4 hard attack.
So I have you. So you're higher on soft because I only have 4 soft.
Okay.
My hard is 6.
There you
go. I only got 1.
Oh. That's actually equaled. Because it's 6 for me as well. 4, 2 more.
Oh wow, okay. So
2.
Miscalculations were made.
That'll do.
So we both just
everyone blows everyone else up. Okay. Sam.
I think the next one that I'm going to do is probably I'm going to try to shoot down this plane.
Okay.
Just because it's...
What's the values on your tank?
Aggravating me. So do I get something for this?
Sure. Yeah, but Steve will for his infantry here.
No, because I don't control it.
Okay. So I've got support.
So you're on green.
Yep. I rolled a blank. So
I rolled 4, so I shoot that plane down 4 times.
Fair. Okay. Sure. Let's get this one out of the way.
Yeah, go on, do it.
Okay, so stats-wise, let's do soft first. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Soft?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Is it equaled?
Yep.
Okay. So we're on red. And then the hard is 4, 8, 16, 20, 22, 26.
6, 12, 13, 14, and then my infantry have some as well. So 15, 16, 17. Yes.
So 1 apiece.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Okay. That is an absolute meat grinder.
Yep. Okay. That's the only way that you can describe it.
Yep.
So my
you win on both. I've got nothing supporting me there.
Yeah.
I've got like 3 and 4.
You've got 3 and 4.
Yeah.
My boat is only 3.
The planes though, surely.
The planes don't have. They only have soft at this moment. So
okay.
Yeah, you win on. So it's yellow to yellow.
Fair enough. Go on. 1,
2. I'll lose a plane.
The Germany upgraded boats are pretty good actually.
Yeah, I mean Germany's upgraded stuff is just pretty good in general.
Yep.
I can't believe how hard those tanks hit.
Yeah. Tigers.
Yeah. All right. What now? Is that all the battles done?
Sure. Have you got any more conflicts to pick?
Well, I mean, can I pick this one again?
No. Okay, cool.
I don't think so.
I think I've got 2 combats still remaining.
Go ahead.
So
take it away, Steve.
Your region here. So
Okay.
it is 4 and 4 effectively.
Yes,
so my infantry are 4. So yeah, I'm high on soft. Hard, I am lower actually. No, the boat. Sorry. So the boat is 3. Yeah. So yeah, I'm higher on both.
Fine. You need 2. You got the 2. I got 1 off you though.
Yep.
Okay, your territory.
Yep.
Ooh, so do we have to change that over here? Which one was it?
So France.
Yep. So
Well,
France is no longer completely controlled by you.
Okay, so I just go back to war with them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I score 2 victory points.
Oh. Okay.
I hate that happens.
Does anyone else have any combats? Then I just have Greece.
Yep.
So I think, what's the soft on Greece?
6.
I have 8, and then 3 hard. So I think I'm higher on both on those.
He has
6 on soft.
He has a justified war against Greece as well, doesn't he?
Probably. Yeah, nothing.
So 2.
You needed the 2.
Yep. So I score a victory point for my justified war.
Just 1. Yep.
And
Rats.
Greece is now controlled by me.
Well,
no, it
there
isn't
as well.
fully controlled because Italy have it, so it just have half of it.
Just the territory.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's all the conflicts, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Event card. Greece on the brink.
Oh.
Greece prepares to face the Axis threat, which is ironic. Place 1 soft and hard attack bonuses on the Greece. If the German Reich is a minor country, which it's not.
Yep.
So so that doesn't get played.
So
we just get bonus tokens here for Greece then.
Yep.
What's the next step?
So the next step is generate resources. So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I have a 4
Manpower +1.
manpower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Production is
That red die get all the way over there.
6. 1, 2, 3.
political power is
5. And then
2.
every turn I just generate 1 political power.
Just 1.
Yeah, and I didn't even start with it. I got it from Finland.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
Just like as soon as I arrived on the
1
board,
from
I
a
was
trade
like,
agreement.
Finland.
1 from a trade agreement, and then 2 more from stability. Manpower 4. And then 1 more for stability. Political power, I think, is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 under there.
Yep.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Then check stability.
Yep, I'm just going to pay the upkeep for mine.
I'm going to
Yep,
pay
same.
half the upkeep for mine.
Are you dropping it down? Oh, you know, yeah.
No,
correct,
I get
it's
the-
cheaper.
yeah.
I get the focus card.
Score. So I'm still at war with a different ideology.
Yep.
And there was
You also still control the French capital region.
That's it, yeah.
I'll pay the manpower for 1 point, and now that you've had some territories taken off you, can we recount?
Yeah, sure, that's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3.
No, you don't have that bit of France.
That's true, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, that's quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh. This score's really close though.
That's
11, 10, 9. UK ahead on 11, Germany on 10, Russia on 9. Okay, so advance the round tracker, go into the last turn, and then we pass the first player's token. Are you ready for this, Sam?
No.
Bad
Honestly,
things are about to happen.
Yeah, okay. I'm scared.
So, engine card.
Alright. It's time to do something crazy.
Okay, I'm going to go with technological progress. I got some production. And a tech jump.
I'm also going technological progress.
I'm doing national progress to get some extra manpower.
Because it's the last turn, I doubt any of us are going to be building factories.
No.
Nope.
Research.
So my plane comes in with 2 tokens, and then I'll spend a manpower to complete it.
I'm going to get my improved comms completely finished because I've got my some extra command token.
Yeah. I don't have a ton of great options here, to be honest. I could pay 1 and get plane 2, but I don't have any planes. This is a sign to start building planes.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, look. Yeah, okay. It's time for plane 2.
So then focus. So I'm going to put Bernard Montgomery in, paying the additional political power to complete.
I'm going to play a justified war with the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And pay it for it to go through.
Oh dear.
I don't actually have anything that will come into play because I don't have the political power to speed anything up. And
fair.
It's the last round of the game, so the only 1 turn focus that I have is coerce Norway.
That means you get to change their ideology.
So Norway becomes communist.
Okay.
I mean, unless that's the suboptimal thing to do.
No,
I don't think I'm going over to Norway.
I'm still at war with Norway as I have been the entire game, but they're still the different ideology to me. So it doesn't.
Oh, so you could change them to not. Are they?
I presume you can change it to communist only, right?
Yeah. I think it's match your ideology.
To match your ideology. Yeah.
Sure.
During the generate resources step, when allied with Norway, generate 1 political power. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so
that was
production?
focus production.
Okay.
Yep. So producing.
It's like, where's my land units? Literally, they're all there.
Produce boats.
So 1, 2. Oh no, I don't need to produce them. I've produced them. They're produced. I'm going to make some planes.
I've just realised that I've had tanks on the production line the whole time, and I've just not deployed them or upgraded them.
Brilliant.
So they're just, they're tanks for show.
Yep. So we've got 11 to spend, 6, 9, 10, 11. Sure. Done?
All the production done, so deployment.
Deploy.
Do I get rats? I could have chosen a different focus card actually, but it doesn't matter. Too late now.
Could you put that in Romania, please? Deploy those there. Deploy a boat there. Effect Let's do double vote.
What is that?
I've just got a bunch of boats.
Cool.
Don't worry about it.
Amazing.
I feel like I should be trying to grab more land, but we shall see.
That was all of that.
Okay. Are we all deployed?
We are.
Political phase. Do you have any politics you wish to engage with? I have no political power, so...
No.
I was about to ask, but I remember you never have political power.
No.
So we can move past the political phase to the
command tokens.
Phase.
Okay. Just me to go first.
Yep. That moment when I've just realised I put a general into play and then didn't actually deploy him. That was silly.
Put him out.
So swap one of the infantry there and put...
What does Montgomery do?
When your opponent takes damage, they have to remove one additional unit if possible.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, yes, that's why I wanted him in there. Put that there.
Done. It's all going down this time.
There.
That's a quiet token placing. Quiet token placing noises. Yep. I've missed something, hang on.
Have I placed one more token than you? Did I skip someone? Because I've got.
I bought.
Oh, you bought the additional as well. Honestly.
Sure.
If you could put that in Greece, please.
Here.
Yeah.
Sam, you got tokens.
Yeah, I am out of tokens. I am completely out of tokens.
Put that there.
All right. Me first.
Yep.
Stay put.
Fair.
Steve. Main. Sam. Oh, 4 tanks.
Yeah.
You can't even take the region if you win it. Not that I mean, yeah.
Nope.
That's gonna happen. Because things happen there. Okay.
You're at war with me. I was like, are you at war with Yugoslavia? And I was like, I control that. That's mine.
Correct.
If you can flip the one in Greece, it's a...
Can I move the general separate to the unit?
No, they have to go with.
Okay.
So if you flip the one in Greece, and I'll move up into Yugoslavia.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
If I say do this, is it 1, 2?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Or is it?
Yes, that.
1?
No, it's
one.
This counts as a
yeah.
place. Okay. Well, I am gonna do that somehow. They're on the boats. The point is they're on the boats, and then I have to choose where they get off the boats.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ideally, right now. It's going to be into one of these, but which one is
This last turn is going to be brutal for me, I
think. Yeah.
Just like, you thought you were in control, but you're not really.
I'm going to take the little... Well, the width is 3.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
No, it's not. Not for me, it's not.
Look at that.
Cool, yep. That's fine. So I'm going to move here, and we're going to go 1 into there. And 1 into there, I guess. Steve?
Yep. I just really hate that boat.
Decoy.
Do I have to go before you decoy, technically?
Oh, yeah,
yes,
sure.
Yeah.
So I've put this down. Don't know what I was thinking when I did that. I do know what I was thinking when I did it. The problem is, I was thinking I might try to grab some more land down here.
Yeah, but can't go far enough.
Well, no, no, you're right, I can't, because I have to spend 1 to get in here, and then I can't go far enough. The other thing as well is that I'm just not at war with Turkey at all, so it wouldn't make any sense.
There are a lot of problems with the plan.
At war with Steve.
Yeah, I am at war with Steve, so I feel like that's what's happening.
I'm good with that. That's helpful.
They're going in there.
Yeah.
And then, do you own this territory?
No, I'm
allied. Oh, you're allied with it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so you come on, Token.
Thank you.
So
okay.
Then
I skipped because I went.
And then...
Yep. Sam?
I've got no more on there.
Got 1 here, 2. So I need to leave something in there to support. So I'm going to go 1, 2, like that. All right.
I think is my last token in Romania. I think I have 1.
You didn't put a token in Romania.
I've got 4 tokens. Where did I?
There's 1 here.
Ah, that's the one I'm missing.
You can retreat if you like.
No, I'm all right.
Okay. This can't support until it's resolved, can't it?
Correct.
I'm going to resolve this one.
Okay, fair play.
So I have, in terms of soft, what the planes do, they give 3. So 6 from supporting, and then 4 in the region, so I've got 10.
I have 14. Because each of my infantry were 4, and
fine.
the ship down here.
All right, Steve. And then hard attack, there's 1 each from the planes, 2 from him, so 4, 8 total.
I have 6 total.
Okay, good. So I got a yellow at least. Give me 3. No, it's a 1.
I'll get a 1 as well.
Just pick off 1 each. Okay. Steve, big comeback.
You've kind of forced my hand a bit here. Let's go with the one in Yugoslavia.
This one?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that's...
Yeah, you probably got more than me because of the ship and the plane. So I have, in terms of soft, it's 8. Sorry, 6.
I have 8 plus 3. Yeah, so I'm higher on soft.
Hard attack, I've got 8.
Plane gives me 2, the ship gives me 3, so 5, yep. So yellow to yellow.
Give me 2, please. Got 2.
I got 1.
Excellent.
No, yeah, just 1.
No Montgomery there.
No.
Aha. And then most expensive tank goes. It's important that because that gets me that territory.
Yes.
Justified war scored now.
Yes. Yep.
Just each time you take control of a United Kingdom territory, score 1. So I got to 11. Tied now with Steve on 11.
Starting to see the benefits of the political phase.
Yeah. The focus cards that can help a lot with that. So that was your choice, right?
Yes.
So it's back to Sam.
I'm going to resolve that one.
I don't want that one. Do a different one. Okay, it's just green to red.
It is.
It's got this tanks, infantry, supporting all over the place. Although to be fair, no, hang on.
You can support from there.
I can only support from 1 tank. So it's no. Yeah. So I'm going to have basically 4 and 8.
Yeah.
So.
What do you want me to count?
Just count the hard attack because.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it's drawn?
Yeah.
So it's yellow to red.
Counting with Sam.
1.
Yeah.
No, let's go. Got
it. Since we're at war, can I have that?
So you now attack the region underneath.
Yeah. You'll just that's going to be green to red. No problem at all.
Wonderful.
Red gets 1.
3.
Yeah, you take it. So just take one of your things off.
I will take the tank because I want the land.
You have the land.
Thank you.
Make sure you put a flag
because
on
it'll matter for
You're
you.
going to need that.
Yeah.
End of game scoring.
Where is...
It's not that. It's this here.
What?
Give me a flag token.
Oh, on there. Yeah. Do I need to change it on here as well? Though?
No, because it's part of...
Yeah, I've got plenty of territories left. Killed all of Germany yet.
I just needed whatever I could get, really.
Okay. So I've got this conflict left to resolve, and that one. That's
yeah, that's a lost cause.
So let's just do this one, so it's done.
Okay.
So I have in terms of soft attack there. I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You probably got more because the planes.
The planes are actually hard attack for me. So soft attack, I've got tanks are worth 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then infantry is 2.
Yeah, you've got enough. You've won soft attack. Hard attack for me is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
So hard attack for me is tanks are 3 now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Are
17.
they're not as high, right, because of this guy?
Oh, this. Yeah, you're right. That isn't supporting.
So it's 12, 14.
He can't.
No, this one's not supporting. But the 2 planes are.
Yeah, yep.
So, math, 6, 12.
3 each?
Yep.
So 18.
Thank you.
What are they? 1 each. 19, 20, 21. You're up by 1. Yeah. That's fine. I didn't just assume this region wasn't going to get contested. I got 1.
4.
Yep. We have the region, and I got 1 of your tanks. That was devastating.
And then you have to fight the region, but you can't take it. So he just fight. You would essentially just roll against it because because.
What? And I roll as well.
Yeah, you would, but you haven't got any infantry to take it.
It's still my region.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool. So that was my fight.
That's why you were making fun of me for taking tanks. I knew that. Yeah.
Make fun of you. I just pointed out.
No, I mean, I think you should be
factual.
making fun of me.
And then this ship combat.
I was like, what are you talking about? I don't need any infantry.
5 on 1. Just take the green. Although I say that, I was wrong about that last time because of supporting.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So the
Sometimes it
ship
can be
is
sneaky.
3, 4. So this has 3, 1, so 6, 7, 8. 8 in soft, and 7 in attack.
So I have 9 in soft.
Yep.
And then in hard 11.
Yeah. Yes. It's red to green.
So I already rolled it. I got 2.
So I took 1 down with me.
Yep. I'll take the plane.
Any combat stuff for you? You got 1 here, I think.
Yes.
Fight that one.
With the United Kingdom.
Indeed.
So I have 6 soft, 9 because of the plane supporting.
Yep.
I have 3 each for the ships.
1 ship. Supporting, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Okay, I have 3 from 1 of the ships. The tank is 2.
Yep.
And the infantry is 2 for
So 7.
soft. Yeah, I think
What
that's
did
it.
you have?
And then the
6.
The
You got planes.
planes.
Oh,
6 9.
So I think I've got 8. Have I counted that right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's that?
1 for soft
So
attack.
8.
Yeah.
And you had 9. So you're up in soft. What's the hard attack?
I think you'll probably have it on because my hard is 2.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So yellow each.
Yep.
Nice. 1.
So I rolled a 1, but because of Bernard Montgomery, you
Monty.
have to use an additional go.
Monty kills an
really?
extra guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good general.
That is a good general.
It is. Steve wins that one. Okay, so that was your combat. I don't think I'm involved in it anymore. Oh yes. No, that one's been resolved.
Yep. I think we're done though.
Agreed.
That's a much emptier map than it was a
It
second
is
ago.
significantly emptier map.
The horrors of war.
So combat's done. Was anybody else getting victory points during that? I don't think many things changed hands.
I didn't get to take anything, I don't think.
That's fine. So draw an event card.
Yep.
See if it matters. Safer together. Starting with the first player, each player may choose a region not controlled by a major country and adjacent to a region they control. Take control of this region.
Ooh.
Okay. Sure. I'll have that one.
Yeah. I don't think that there is any... Oh, I'll take Hungary.
And the second part of it is to do the German faction, but they're being played.
Hold on. No, I can't take Hungary. I'm not adjacent to it. There's nothing in the Baltics I can take. I guess I'll take Romania because it's... I can imagine they'd want to be part of this.
Are you being allied with them? Does that affect being able to take it at all?
No.
No, the card just says take control of the territory.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get to choose something adjacent that's...
I finally get to take a piece of Sweden.
Well, they join you as communist allies now.
Yeah.
They're just like, you can have the top bit.
Yeah. Just resources won't matter for the end game scoring, I assume.
Only tiebreaker. So
we should resolve it. Okay, fine. Yeah. So do your resources.
Yeah.
Right.
5 for production.
Well, I need my resources
7
to score.
Yeah, fair.
Oh
7,
yes, yeah. Actually,
8.
it does matter for you.
1, 2.
Trade deal.
Oh no.
4 manpower. Is it 4 or is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Yeah. I had an extra one. Oh, that was it. Stability. That's what gave me the extra one. And then political power I had 5 because of this. It's still mine. Excellent.
Okay, I think I've got all my resources.
Does stability count for tiebreakers then?
Yes, yeah.
This is just all of you.
Yeah, you add them all together and get a total.
Fair enough. So it'd be better off not paying the upkeep then?
Yes. So...
And keeping the political power?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think for me it's the same because it's only 1 political power. So I may as well just
No, that's fair.
pay it.
For me it's 3, so I may as well let the stability go down by 1.
Technically I have 1 more production then because...
That makes sense. I'm definitely an unstable country right now. With the amount of losses,
mine drop as well.
I just lost most of my military forces.
I wouldn't want to be living there.
Yeah. Then score. So you get a point for France.
I'm still at. Yes, I occupy France. I'm still at war with a democratic nation who is now communist.
I'm going to pay to score.
I've got the 1 point I had for the. I've took that during the turn.
Yeah. I did take a territory, so is it worth? Do you still have definitely more than me?
Ooh.
Okay, probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? What did you get?
I have 12 as well.
Oh!
So I do not control the most, so I don't score.
Woof. Did you get the one for paying?
Did you pay?
I did pay for one, yeah.
So then
any more for Steve at this point?
No.
Okay, so then it's just end game scoring cards, is it?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
So I'll
Let's do it in, I guess, turn order.
Sure. So end of the game, score 4 points for each country you control. So I don't control France anymore. We took that one away.
Yeah. This could be
4 points. How many points?
4 for each country, but it has to be whole country, not region.
Yeah, still.
So Belgium, still control that one. So that's 4. Czechoslovakia, still control that one. That's 4. Poland, because you didn't take the territory.
No.
They still control that one. That's 4. So 1, 2, 3. Switzerland, and that one. So 16 points.
That's a lot of points.
So you're on 29.
I don't think I've got.
There's more pieces to this one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yugoslavia.
No, Yugoslavia is 1, so actually you have that as well.
That'd be 20. So I'm taking on 4. So I'm on a 33.
Oh.
Where you got, champs?
Okay, so I've got at the end of the game I score 2 for each of the following countries I control or allied country controls. So Albania is controlled by Italy, who I'm allied with.
Yep.
So that's 2, if you'd like to put that on.
Yep.
Bulgaria I control, so that's another 2.
Yep.
So, interesting one. Greece is half controlled, so I don't, even though it's controlled by my ally.
Is it you or your ally? Or just
oh yeah, me or my ally, but neither of us control it entirely, but...
I
Yes, it
I feel like it's a combination of you.
The game is still in development.
If we change that or to an and, you're fine. Yes, yep. Okay, yeah. So 2 more.
Then Hungary, which has remained just not.
Nobody went near that.
Yeah. Romania, which is now split, so I don't get that.
Yep.
Yugoslavia, which you took off me, so I don't get that one either. So that is where I end up. So, yeah,
What you got?
Well, I only score 1 point, but I score it per region of the following countries that I have. So Sweden is 1 point.
Yep. I'll move up for you.
Finland is 2 points.
Yep.
Estonia is 1 point.
Yep.
I never got Lithuania, did I? No, I did. That's this one.
Yep.
What was the other one that I was going for? Oh, I did get this.
Latvia, Lithuania.
Latvia and Lithuania.
So how many extra for that too?
No, because they're just one.
Yeah, so you get one
region, so it's 1 point per.
So it's 1 point each. It's 2.
Yeah. So total, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points from my in-game scoring.
So I'm the same as Steve then.
We needed to stop Jamie having whole countries.
Yeah.
Like, weirdly...
The Kaiser has returned.
I didn't really realise that you were just quietly picking up all of the middle of Europe.
That's why it was still worth spending some of those earlier turns when I had occasional command tokens being like, I'll just pick off this individual one here and this individual one here. And everything else was just a big distraction.
Yeah, you just had
it worked. It was very distracting.
Yeah, you just had the war lines that were just keeping us away as well.
I think holding France was really strong too.
Yeah.
Like that worked out for you amazingly because you got a point off that every turn.
Right. Yeah. I think that feels key. Taking a capital region. I scored the capital region all 6 turns we played. Yeah. So yeah, cool.
Steve, next time invade France early. Yeah.
I'll try next time.
be more aggressive.
Yes.
To the Germans. To Germany. There we go. All right. Cool.
You mean you need to tie break, Steve?
I mean, we can. Yeah. Let's do standings. Yeah.
Go on.
So I've got 3, 5, 10, 14 is my total.
At this point, we fast forward slightly.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So I've immediately forgotten my number because I was counting. 14. What was yours?
15.
Okay. Oh, so yeah.
Yep. Third place we have the UK. Second place we have the Soviet Union.
Just squeaked into the
First place we have the German Reich.
Yeah.
The Kaiser has returned.
Indeed.
Congratulations.
Okay. And on that note.
Indeed. Well, that was our playthrough of Hearts of Iron, the board game. Thank you for joining us. Follow us on GameFound and take a look at the campaign. Thank you.